Take a little bit of the top of that there. Oh, I guess still trying to fix this up here. Thanks for popping in the chat. Just trying to set it up a little bit better than the way I had it there. Get 3 streams anyway on here. Let's get you out of the side there. Let's make you full size here. That's we're gonna have to hold off on the news, I guess. We're gonna have to hold up on the news. So let's get you. Let's put you over here. Actually, let's do the news over here in this area. How about that? Well, that works out good. Yeah, the news or something over there. But you full size over here. Fill up that space. So I like that. I like that. Oh, you want sound to somebody? Give me a sound to.
It's good to finally get out
Over there.
Yeah. In real life, that's the good thing about Twitter, because you get to hang out with people in real life, but then you also get to hang out with them online.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like
I walked up like not really know, like nobody really knows me, you know. I
Yeah.
know all you guys are because you're live all the time.
sure.
Haley welcomed us, and I was like, "You're Haley. I know your voice."
right.
Well, it's good to meet you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you're here.
Are you done with those gloves? Do you want that one or this one? Okay, let's go. We'll keep walking around.
No more taxes. That dude was stoked. Hopefully it doesn't start raining, because if it does, I'm gonna have to walk back to my vehicle and get rain gear. So
I live back in the woods, you see. A woman and the kids in the back.
Come on. Gosh darn it.
what's up, bud?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You good?
They got me speaking today.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
I mean,
rock
like
that
you
mic.
saw, this year is the year of going hard as fuck. So
Yes.
even if I'm scared to, I just gotta do it.
Is this the same AI generated one you saw earlier?
What? I didn't see anything.
And I thought, oh, my bad. I'm crossing. I thought you were a rooster report for a second.
No.
I'm just trying to
Roosters
point
right
out that Ding Dong, yeah, he was looking at that. And again, I guess the direction was that it was an AI generation.
Ah.
Let me see. There we go. For a second.
Oh yeah, the one about Nature
I
Corner.
just swept in front of the truck. Is this the same picture you saw that was AI generated earlier?
No, the other one was
Okay.
The one that looks all grainy and the gates all cropped off. That's the one. No, Rock said it straight up.
Because this is also being, this is coming from White House.
Yep.
It's a screenshot.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a
Nice,
few.
I know. I've noticed 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that's just the ones that are wearing their colors and stuff. There's more that aren't geared up.
Now Antifa's gonna show up.
Doubt it.
How are we doing, guys? There we go. I think I got it set up fairly well, nicely for you there. I still don't know how to deal with that thing on the side there, or whatever. Get a little bit of a news thing or whatever. If you want me to, or the news, it's gonna. It actually looks okay. I could probably just run some side news there every once in a while. That works. Axtel Media on the right, Spirit Retard, and Tommy Boy. Good choices. All right. Let's see what Tommy Boy's talking about. If you want to here, he's going to be speaking today, I guess. What's he talking about? What are you talking about, Tommy Boy? Are you watching your language today? We'll see.
Say the Lord's right hand only.
Is he live too?
That's good.
Is he going vertical or is he going horizontal?
One out here.
Yesterday he was going horizontal.
That shit is fucking amazing, dude. Look,
Learn to spell
look
also.
at Jason Diaz sign. Greedy Kotex. Greedy Kotex with the hunchbacks.
Here we are.
Let's fucking go, bro. Give me a hug, motherfucker.
What's up, bro?
What up?
Oregonian.
Big Josh. What up, dog?
Oh, I see
How you
him.
doing?
Doing good, doing
You ready for today? Are you gonna get up there and speak?
I don't know. Where is it just out here?
It's on that
He's
stage.
going vertical.
Oh, snap.
Is it vertical or is he going horizontal also?
Yeah, talk to Haley.
I know. But all right, Grandma, I'll let you go.
Look at the necklace that Josh got me. Josh and his wife.
Yeah, because the way broadcast
It's still early. Yeah, we're probably not gonna start until like 12:20. That way people could show up. You know, you want to go over there because I could use it.
To warn you, the filming police aren't like the Portland police.
They don't care.
Well,
Well, I just smoked in front of the trooper over there. He didn't give a fuck.
it's like the troopers are all right. It's the state or the city.
There we go.
Oh yeah. We'll palm it if they come.
Okay, city, but the
On the
state.
tripod, is it something? Is it written?
Yeah. I heard
Oh shit.
he's
I
going
got
to
one
try
of these
to
on
tone it
my-
down. I'm pretty sure
I
he's
had to
going
get
to
the
tone
cheap
it
one
down
out
for
because I
things like
I
that.
broke
the
it.
other one.
Oh
Remember
shit.
I left it on top of the car.
Oh yeah.
Killed his iPhone.
Let's see if I can get your Oregonian on there also. He's going vertical.
It
Oh.
got good.
I had to get
Oh.
cheap
It got
taste.
ran over and everything. The phone.
Oh shit.
It's alive.
iPhones are tough.
It's alive.
The necklace is based. Hell yeah, I love it.
Oh, give him the other thing.
I love it.
In my necklace.
I love it.
Can you grab it?
I love
Yeah,
it. I gotta do something to get these nerves out of here. Oh shit.
Quit cussing. Be good practice still. Starting now.
Look at what he brought.
Yeah, it has
Oh look.
Try this.
Let's
here.
fucking go.
Oh, consider it out.
Ready?
That shit's dope, bro. Do a flip? You want me to do a flip? All right, I gotta do a flip.
a flip. Back flip.
That's what I can try to do.
There's my flip. Hell no. He got it.
Yep.
In a minute.
Words aren't real? What? It's going crazy in the chat there.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. You're so mean. Oh, I'm so fucking.
Just act like you're talking to your chat. Your chat is way more.
No, I'd probably have better nerves if I was tweaking. Huh?
See, they got.
I am for some reason. It's different when you're like. What happened in the trailer was awesome. Hey, Trump just fucking backdoored the motherfuckers. He said, bomb over here and we'll snatch them up over here.
Look at
That's when the real president does. And now all the citizens in Venezuela are celebrating.
You got a Zen? You got a Zen on you?
Class.
I've left mine in my truck.
What?
On the other side of the building. Which I'm sure I could
I guess they're having some kind of
leave my camera here.
I guess they're having some kind of
So it's got to be vertical.
anti-Venezuela war protest.
Patrick's gonna get his Zins.
Somebody said it.
Oh shit! I saw it almost stripped.
We got the stage here. Got a toll boat. Tolls are still coming. Vote before tolls.
Oh my God, you're independent, you're not getting attacked.
What?
I said you're an independent, you're not getting attacked.
I know, yeah, exactly.
Isn't that weird?
It's great.
I know.
Hopefully they aren't coming.
I certainly hope not.
It's Salem. They're not.
You're here.
How many times do I have to tell people?
How's your day going so far?
Really good.
You mind if I record all this? We're streaming right now.
Very well.
Where do you get all this stuff from in the first place?
I'm so bad.
You like mass order online?
Yeah, I do both.
Oh, cool.
The rare times Antifa has showed up in Portland, it's because they got people from Portland and Seattle to show up at Salem. They had to gather them up and send them down there. They're not going to worry about an event like this here and try to counter it when they're way outnumbered at this point here. Even if there are 50 people there, they're still outnumbered. They're not coming to the Salem Capitol in Marion County to start something. But thinking that's still silly stuff. I'll eat my hat if I'm wrong, but not Black Bloc. Let's go back to Conspiratard here.
Got some tchotchkes. We went to America Fest. That was
Nice. Cool. So all this is from America Fest?
Yes.
Nice.
So I'm running for that seat.
Is it all free?
It is.
Oh, cool.
But I was your U.S. Senator nominee.
Yeah, I'll take that one. That's
There you go.
cool.
That's a cool one. I like that one.
Awesome.
We want to give them the opportunity to
Sick.
get here.
Cool. Thank you.
10 minutes.
I need to change these colors here. I get red, you think? Is that better? I think I'll make this one red also over here.
Dude, I feel like an asshole. I follow you and I can't remember your name.
Chase.
Chase, there we go.
And I don't know your name.
I'm the Angry Oregonian.
Oh, okay.
I'm not out very much, so
Yeah,
I don't know if we've actually met or not.
I don't think
We've
we
met
have.
twice a couple of times, but I watch you guys. I loved when you guys went down to Monmouth. That was crazy. Nobody ever goes to Monmouth.
Oh, yeah.
Western Oregon. Were you down? You did.
Oh, actually, I wasn't at Western Oregon.
No, you were at PSU.
I was at PSU. I was at OSU and U of O as well.
Gotcha. So the one I said is the one you didn't go to. I was at.
Yeah. But still, yeah. I'm still part of the whole group. I'm streaming for Conspiratard right now. I don't know where he is.
Hold on. I'm still working on it here. Just trying to change the colors of these things here. Be easier to see if I do that.
How you guys doing today? Watchers of the stream.
Stand up next to you.
Cause there ain't no doubt I love you,
Hey, I went up, spoke to a couple people.
Oh, nice.
Or I looked at things. I don't know if you were.
Robert, where's the one?
Yeah, a little bit. I appreciate it. Thank you. You need one?
Keep talking to the chat. Keep talking to the chat. Oh, thank you. Props. Thank you.
Yeah, I can.
It's not getting started yet. Let's get some of the news stuff done here, if you guys don't mind. Here, this isn't really news. There, you're seeing over there in the left-hand corner below where I'm at. There, try to make it a little bit bigger, but all my screens are already covered there. But here's something Marco Rubio said here.
Very generous offers, and chose instead to act like a wild man. Chose instead to play around, and the result is what we saw tonight. The other message here is the following: you have a guy. Like many people around the world, they like to play games. You have a guy who decides he's going to invite Iran into his country, is going to, do the confiscation of American oil companies, is going to flood our country with gang members, is going to take Americans prisoner and try to hold them for hostage and trade them like he was able to do with the Biden administration. Basically likes to play games all this time and thinks nothing's going to happen. And I hope what people now understand is that we have a president. The 47th president of the United States is not a game player. When he tells you that he's going to do something, when tells you he's going to address a problem, he means it. He actions it. I can tell you, I've watched this process now for 14, 15 years, been around it. Everybody talks. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. When I get there, we're going to do this. We're going to take. This is a president of action. Like, I don't understand yet how they haven't figured this out. And now, if you don't know, now you know. Because this is the way it's going to play out. And I think people need to understand that this is not a president that just talks and does letters and press conferences. And, if he says he's serious about something, he means it. And this is something that was a direct threat to the national interest of the United States. And the president addressed it. There's a president of peace, by the way. I told you what I just said earlier. This guy had multiple opportunities to find his way somewhere else and figure out another. He could have been living somewhere else right now, very happy. But instead, he wanted to play big boy. And so now, he's got other sets of problems on his hands. And but I think that the message here should be for the world. Look, the president doesn't go out looking for people to pick fights with. He's not generally wants to get along with everybody. We'll talk and meet with anybody, but don't play games. Don't play games with this president's in office, because it's not going to turn out well. And so I hope that I guess that lesson was learned last night, and we hope it'll be instructive moving forward.
Is that a message for Cuba? Mr. President.
Mr. President. Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Pretty interesting, huh? Trying to do some shouting out here. Let's see what else we got going on here. Saw that one or heard that one there. There's some monkeys over there. We'll get back to the monkeys later. Here's this one here.
Nicolas Maduro had his chance, just like Iran had their chance, until they didn't and until he didn't. He effed around and he found out.
Effed around and
President Trump is deadly serious about stopping the flow of gangs and violence to our country. Deadly serious about stopping the flow of drugs and poison to our people play in the middle of the night. Nicolas Maduro had his chance, just like Iran had their chance, until they didn't and until he didn't. He effed around and he found out. President Trump is deadly serious about.
Okay, now you don't want to hear it again. Here's some news here.
Great news. All eyes on Venezuela. These are historical news. This is history in the making. I mean, my chest, it feels like it's going to explode with joy because before I was even born, there have been struggles. My family has been fighting for so many years before I was even here. They have told me about it. They told me about a time where democracy existed, and now I can finally look forward to that. And that's just everything that I can ask for. And I just want to tell you people, America, Venezuelans are good people. The greatest people that I know, I can vouch for them. We are good. We are working hard, and this is President Donald Trump and Maria Corina Machado just created an opportunity for us to begin working harder than ever, because that's what we have always been doing, but now we will be working in our country. But we also have worked so hard here in the United States to build so much things, and I just want to thank you, America.
Oh, I saw the dog. I saw the dog.
There's a lot of pride that comes with Venezuelans. He actually wore this flag just like this for his college graduation in the University of Florida, just to show you how much love there is for this country that has gone through so much for so long. Being here has been incredible. People are dancing, people are cheering, and we've been here so many times, Christian, like you said in the past, when there have been so many issues, and they would cheer, "Si se puede, si se puede." Now they're cheering, "Si se puede."
Hey, the flag there and everything, dude, don't they?
It happened. What do you think now this means for Venezuela, for family back home, how people can move forward after this?
Well, that's where the uncertainty comes. I plead, America, again, I plead for you, for mercy for us Venezuelans. People such as me, I have been here almost my whole life, all of my youth. And I do believe that the future of Venezuelans is in Venezuela. But I also think that some of us and some people here also want to continue working here in the United States, building a beautiful nation. Doral. I mean, this is the stronghold of Venezuelans, and it's a beautiful city. I recommend everybody to come here to Doral. I recommend everybody, if you're Venezuelan, everyone, come down here to El Arepaso. Come celebrate with us. We love everybody because you, America, has loved us so much, so much. Thank you, America.
Edgar, thank you so much for sharing those sentiments, guys. This is
There you go. Let's leave it on the penguin there for now, just to give you something to look at over there. All right, guys, how we doing? Looks like they're getting ready to do this thing here. Yeah, they got a speaker up there. Let's go with the conspirator.
Glad to see everyone here today. When Nick Shirley exposed the fraud that's happening in Minnesota is really what sparked this event. So I just want to thank you guys for taking a moment of your day to come out here and stand up for your rights. But I'm going to start off with this. I'm standing here today not as a politician, not as a paid activist, not as someone looking for attention, but as a working American, a taxpayer, a parent, a citizen who's done being ignored. We're at a breaking point right now. Families are struggling. Inflation is crushing the middle class. Small businesses are barely hanging on. And yet one thing that never seems to struggle is government spending with our money. Every paycheck, taxes are taken before we see our earnings. We are told this money is for roads, schools, public safety, essential services, but time and time again, Americans are discovering that their tax dollars are being misused, mismanaged, or funneled into programs and contracts that lack transparency and accountability. When people ask, why a tax strike? This is why. A tax strike is not about refusing responsibility. It is about demanding answers. It is a peaceful, lawful call. And it's about saying, show us where the money is going. Prove it is being used as promised, and stop treating taxpayers like an unlimited credit card. Here in Oregon, people are fed up. We pay some of the highest taxes in our country, yet we're told there's never enough money to fix basic problems. While fraud, waste, and abuse continued unchecked, when citizens raise concerns, they're dismissed, censored, or they're ignored. That alone should worry everyone, regardless of political party. This event, this tax strike, is happening because the system only listens to people when they stand together and they are united. We need to make our voices heard today and throughout. Across platforms, across states, people are waking up. People are asking real questions. They want audits, they want transparency, they want consequences when public trust is broken. And guys, it has been broken. And they want their government to remember who it works for. This movement is not left versus right, it's people versus corruption. And we are refusing to stay silent. The working Americans are being pushed further behind. We need to be loud and we need to stand strong. We are not asking for chaos. We are asking for honesty. We are not asking for special treatment. We are asking for fairness. And we are not going away. Today's tax strike is a message to Oregon, to Washington, and to every level of government that taxpayers are paying attention now. Next year, we will be even louder, more organized, and more informed, and it starts today. That's why we're gathering everyone here today, so we can figure out what our next steps are. This is for unity, and we're going to learn from people that are more informed, and we can kind of get guidance from them as well. We want our money accounted for, we want fraud exposed, and we want a government that serves the people, not itself. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, we're going to move this speaker up on the stage real quick so we can get more volume. How does that sound? Sound better? Yeah, I did. All right, so I'm going to give a little speech here. You know, I know a lot of you all in the audience here, but some of you might not know who I am. My name is Gabriel Buehler. I'm the chairman of the Washington County Republican Party. And anything grassroots activists, I'm pretty much involved with all of it in this state. So, when was the last time our taxes went down in this state? Does anybody remember the last time? It was 1995, and it went down by 1% for the people that earn the most in this state. Oh, wow. Now the next question is, do you think they're ever going to go down again?
No.
Exactly. That's a problem. We are on our 6th kicker in a row. And if you don't know what the kicker is, if it goes above 3% of the budget, then they have to give us our money back.
Happy birthday, kitten. How you doing? I won beyond today. Nice to see you. No prize for watching me. It's not really like a prize or anything like that, but happy birthday, kitten. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear kitten. Happy birthday to you. All right. Tell me how many voice changes I did there.
Because they did not have representation in their government. Why has it gone on for so long? Well, back when this revolution happened in our country, you had to go pay the tax man, either monthly, weekly, or they'd come see you, and you'd physically have to give it away. That pissed a lot of people off, and so they decided to change that. Now, it's taken out of your paycheck, and you become accustomed to living with less, and you don't really realize how much is gone. And then you only get mad once a year on the 15th of April when you got to pay your taxes. So just to give you some numbers here, if you make $70,000 a year, 30% of that goes towards taxes. So you work till April for free to fund the government. Now, there's unrealized taxes and fees and inflation added into that. So you work till the country's birthday, about July, for free. That is not the way that this country was set up like. Big government only takes more from the people. It has no civilization, no monarchy, no government has ever been able to tax their way to prosperity. And mind you, socialism is a cancer in our country right now that's spreading. And that is exactly what they intend to do, is try to tax their way to prosperity. Yep. Now, I'm not advocating for a revolution. I'm advocating for a revival in our Constitution. We need different people with different ideas. This has to be the message to the voters in this election cycle. For far too long, we've heard that the Republican Party needs to unify. But what does that mean? Unity is the byproduct of leadership. We need leadership in this state. And everybody standing out here right now, you are all leaders. Whether you're a small leader, a big leader, you're a leader in your social community, in your church, or in your family. What leadership is not? It's not talking trash online. That's not leadership. That's not moving the needle. Constantly spreading negativity. That does not help anything for us to move forward. Treat others as you want to be treated. That is the golden rule. Don't do what they're doing to you. I'm not asking you to give up your individualism, but be the change that you want to see. Support candidates and ideas that you like. Don't do the work of the Democrat supermajority. Candidates end up battered and bruised after the primary, and then they have to fight tooth and nail to win a general election. It's a losing proposition, and we need to stop it. I'm going to ask you this question. At this state of our state, is any Republican better than any Democrat?
Yes. Pretty much.
If the answer is yes, then support people. Don't drag them down. So how many of you guys signed the no gas tax? Raise your hand. Yeah, we dropped that off right over there. Horse and carriage, and I had the wonderful opportunity of playing Santa Claus that day. So if you guys got to see that, I was the one that was dressed up as Santa. Thank you. 250,000 signatures total in a little over a month. You know, that's a record that's going to be hard to be topped. And your next speaker, he's going to talk about that, Mr. Ed Beal, our wonderful representative in our state. He is a champion. You know, 1902 is when the referendum process started in the nation, because we were the first ones to do it. And everybody else followed suit. There's like 25 states that have some form of it or do exactly what we do. But this, what I saw with this, is a spark. And we have to foster it. So many Democrats showed up to signing locations and said, is this the gas tax? Yeah, there's the sign right there. Well, I'm going to sign that, and I'm a Democrat. It's like they had to announce it, that they were willing to support it. So this is a winning message. Taxes is a winning message. They can't divide us with it because we all have to pay. There are loud voices out there that seek to divide and have division in the name of righteousness. Be wary of these people that spread this fear because it is contagious. One of the most repeated things in the Bible is not to fear. Be a leader and fear not, because the Lord is with you. And I will leave you with this verse. Joshua 1:9. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Thank you very much, everybody. Mr. Ed Beal, can I have you come up to the stage? Sorry, I forget to say representative because he's my friend.
How you doing?
I treat everyone
How are
equal.
you?
You look great.
Thank you.
You nervous?
Tell them to run away.
All right, well, how you doing today? All right. Well, hey, they said that it couldn't be done,
Sorry.
but we did it anyway, right? We made Oregon history, 250,000 signatures in 38 days. 38 days. All volunteers, no corporate machine, no political insiders. And all of this, despite a cynical move by our governor to cut your time to sign this thing in half. She was guaranteed that we couldn't pull this off if she did that, but we did it anyway. But I'll tell you, this is bigger than this one referendum. We had Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians.
The PBs set up that stage, and they almost always bring out that Statue of Liberty to their events out there. Except for back in the day, they used to bring that elk or whatever that the Antifa made and everything, kind of as a symbol of Western civilization, I guess.
And with some organization and an energized citizenry, we can accomplish a lot of great things. And I think that's what it's going to take to reclaim.
Yeah, you see over the side there. I want to put something up there that's kind of people in Venezuela celebrating over there underneath me over here.
See myself as a politician. I really don't like that term. I'm a citizen, and I'm a citizen who's had enough. I'm an engineer. I'm a business guy. I got a great family. I got a faith in God. I love my community, and I love my state. And I spent my career avoiding government at all costs. I'm not kidding you. But I did that until I could not do it anymore. And that's why in 2022, I ran for state representative. And I'll tell you what I see happening in that building can be pretty appalling. You got to ask yourself, why is it that a public sector union with 60 to 70,000 members, many of who don't even agree with their own leadership, how is it that they can have more voice in that building than you? Than the 250,000 people that signed that petition? How can that be? Because they run that building, and I'm not exaggerating. It's a system where the public sector union bosses and their political insiders raise money, elect big government candidates, and then negotiate with those same candidates, the same people they just put in power.
Ridiculous.
That's how it works. They get the influence, they get the control, they get the money, and you, what I call the forgotten Oregonians, you pay the bill. This is why government gets bigger and bigger. This is why agencies are not held to account. This is why our state budget has doubled in 10 years, and you don't see any value in that. This is why we have a public welfare system.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're human. I'm just doing a quick human root versus bot check. 1 if you're human, 2 if you're not sure, 3 if you're definitely not human, 4 if you're a lurker, 5 if you're a moderator.
And it's why our governor thinks she can act by executive fiat to jack your energy costs up, pat our union buddies' pockets, and ram a tax and fee bill down our throats. She does not believe she has to be accountable to you. You know, they talk about caring for the little guy, but almost everything they do in that building is hurting the little guy. But it does not have to be this way. It really doesn't. And I think 250,000 of you just proved it. When citizens stand up, the machine shakes. When citizens organize, the insiders panic. When citizens unite, we win. And I'm telling you, we have them on their heels. We cannot stop. We have to keep this going. Woo. This is why I started the Oregon Freedom Coalition. To build a grassroots machine that is going to reclaim our state, that has the size and the organization and the power to push back against the special interests that are running and ruining our great state. Together, we can build an Oregon that works for us again, an Oregon that believes in freedom and accountability, personal responsibility, strong communities, and opportunities for every citizen. And yes, an Oregon that believes in rugged individualism. You know, Mom Donnie, that guy in New York, recently said that we must replace the frigidity of rugged individualism with the warmth of collectivism. His Working Family Party and the Democrat Socialists of America, all of his buddies there that supported him are also here in Oregon touting the same divisive ideology.
That works.
Collectivism promises warmth, but it only delivers chains. And we need to remind them, freedom built Oregon. Hard work built Oregon. Faith, community, and family built Oregon. It's the only system that is moral, humane, and delivers human prosperity. And we need to remind people of that every day. So here's my ask. Do not leave today thinking somebody else is going to fix this. It's up to us. It's up to us to reclaim Oregon. I'm asking you to join us, to stand with us, to fight with us. Join the Oregon Freedom Coalition. Go to OregonFreedom.com. Be part of this movement. The No Tax Oregon effort is just the beginning. We are not stopping. We're going to keep this going, and we're going to take our state back. We're going to leave Oregon freer, stronger.
County, and one of the most conservative men I know.
I'm not going up until I'm all up and told to get ready to go up. You know, I'm sure we got this all.
Trying to time it right.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Americans and patriots, today I will speak about the effects of the failure to comply with Article 1, Section 8, enumerated powers of the U.S. Constitution. As we enter this new year, our nation teeters under the crushing weight of a $38.4 trillion national debt, a monstrous burden that grows like a cancer, devouring our future.
I forget his name, but he ran for governor last time in Oregon. Didn't do too well in the primary, but he's pretty popular in the valley, I guess.
Of abandoning Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution.
He has a trophy wife also, FYI.
For our shield against tyranny, our blueprint for limited government. Yet, some Americans have cast them aside, unleashing a federal colossus that gorges on our taxes, inflates our money, wages endless wars, seizes state resources, wastes our hard-earned dollars, and ensnares states in fiscal traps. The toll? Ever-rising taxes that rob us of prosperity, erode our quality of life, and condemn our children to chains of debt. Today, those of us gathered here declare enough. It's time to awaken, to reclaim our Constitution, and to forge a path to true liberty, prosperity, and a future of abundance for our nation. Imagine for a moment the vision of our framers: Washington, Madison, Hamilton, and the others, crafting a federal government of enumerated powers, to tax for defense and welfare, to borrow wisely, to regulate commerce fairly, to coin sound money,
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
to declare war solemnly,
Thanks for everybody popping in here.
and little more. These limits were no accident. They were learned from history and forced.
Kind of curious what else is going on in there too. That's what I would do with
These
like.
two hoodlums. What's up, bud? How you doing?
Good.
Is that Rooster? One of those is Rooster, I think.
What's up? How you doing, bud? Good to see you guys. You too.
Nice to hear. Nice to hear.
Amendment thunders. Powers not delegated federally
Nice ride down.
to the states or the people.
Is there 100 people there, guys? Is there 100 people there even?
Clauses like general welfare and interstate commerce.
Maybe 180 people or something like that.
This is the third.
Doing pretty good.
Education, healthcare,
I was hoping for more. But I had a feeling it was going to be something like this. Rainy day out there, and
this overreach.
Yeah.
No counter protesters.
Of course not. You. How many times do I have to tell you that?
A lot of Proud Boys.
Yeah, they'll be out there.
While the beast swells, it invites important actions. In fiscal year 23-24, the federal
What are Tommy's, you think?
24%.
I know. I feel nauseous too, but
Domestic product,
Like you got a like on the stage.
$6.8 trillion. We bleed from income taxes, payroll taxes, excise taxes,
let's go.
and corruption. Layer after layer of suffocating corruption. How long will we tolerate this? Theft when the process people gets a lot.
I know.
Isn't
I don't want to be loud.
gluttony,
I got a loud voice.
unauthorized or just polluting the debt
I know, you guys.
of small business?
Quit talking in the chat. Pay attention to what's going on there, buddy. Preferably. Right there.
Some of you guys can vote.
Not the Constitution's command for Congress to coin money and regulate its value. This unelected cabal
He hasn't spoke yet. But
print fiat dollars untethered from gold or reality,
he hasn't spoken on stage.
fueling inflation that stealthily pickpockets every American. Since the creation of the Federal Reserve, the dollar has plummeted 96% in value. In recent years,
They're pretty happy in Venezuela. You still see. That's not a live video down below me, but just get the idea of how happy they are that their Maduro is gone. When you actually have a dictator that gets kicked out of the country and everything, you're happy about it. When you continually cry about someone you think is a dictator who's not a dictator, you get mad about it. It's interesting psychological thing there. See if there's any other happiness or something. Here, let's look at the doggy there for a little while we go back to the thing here.
by defying enumerated powers, we've handed our prosperity to unaccountable miscreants in Marble Hall. Ask yourself, is this the sound money our founders envisioned, or a recipe for ruin? This constitutional treason extends to blood-soaked foreign entanglements, where the military, meant for defense, has become the blunt instrument of first resort diplomacy, in brazen violation of Congress's sole power to declare war. From the Korean War to Vietnam to Iraq to 20 years in Afghanistan, we've squandered trillions without formal declarations of war, feeding the military-industrial complex that Eisenhower wanted to dissolve. Defense spending a beloved $900 billion annually, far puts in the need for common defense. Remembering global policemen, toppling regimes, toppling of allies, all while acting like an empire.
All right, guys, my ADHD kicked in. I'm not waiting. I put the cigarette out early. I'm going to walk around. So we've had
unable to track trillions.
4 votes now, and they're all 5. So
lives lost.
Hey guys, I put a couple links in the chat. Please follow those 2 guys there. I'd appreciate it. They're Axtel Media and Angry Oregonian on YouTube. You can also follow Tommy Boy and Conspiratard also on X if you want to, but since most of my viewers typically are on YouTube, we'll focus on the YouTubers. Thank you. No, Rebel's not spoke yet. Let's go back to Conspiratard here. He's usually got the best audio.
Required restraint. Turn now to the American heartland, where federal grabbing of natural resources, assault states' rights, a sacred domain reserved by the 10th Amendment. Of Oregon's 61.6 million acres, 32 million acres in Oregon are owned or controlled by the federal government. The feds hoard 640 million acres across our land, dictating from afar how states mine, log, graze, farm, and drill. Agencies like the BLM, the Forest Service, bloated bureaucracies prioritize radical green fantasies over real stewardship, sparking wildfires in neglected woods, choking energy output, and killing jobs. States brimming with oil, gas, and timber, wealth that could fuel prosperity and reduce taxation if unleashed locally. Instead, federal inefficiencies drive up costs, foster dependence on foreign imports, and kill local jobs and businesses. This is no partnership. This is plunder. By overstepping enumerated powers, the federal government denies states their sovereignty, turning proud partners into beggars.
In my opinion, they need speakers somewhere between where this guy's at and where Tommy's at, you know, the excitement level. This guy's trying to be exciting and everything, but, you know, and he's trying to rile up the crowd, but he just doesn't have that flair. But you don't need somebody as crazy as Tommy there either, some sort of in-between person. Maybe Rebel will be that person.
Without limits, programs proliferate like weeds. Hundreds of billions vanish yearly in improper payments across Medicare, Medicaid,
For this crowd, anyway.
Social Security, and other federal programs. Ghost contracts, redundant initiatives, and earmarks that line politicians' pockets. Just yesterday,
Especially since probably 60% of them came to see the influencers and things like that. They're the other 40% probably came for the speeches.
false claims. The recent news of billions of fraud in Minnesota is only the tip of the iceberg. Billions of dollars our grandchildren will pay for. And oh, by the way, the 1,800 or so healthcare centers in the greater Seattle area, 539 of them are run by Somalis. It's only going to get worse. Now I want to talk about federal handouts to the states. Over $800 billion in grants create a dependency doom loop, luring states into unsustainable spending. Washington bureaucracies dangle dollars for national agendas in education, roads, and welfare.
A Republican with a nose ring? You might get some of that middle crowd there.
States chase the bait. Inflating budgets are freezing highs. When the money runs out at the federal level, the states go into withdrawal. And their only solution is cut services or tax you more. This is all unconstitutional outrage, costs you dearly. We already heard 30 to 40% of your labor is sucked up in taxes.
Admit it. You guys are looking at the rhinoceros. Come on, admit it.
Working together, we must shatter these chains. Some actions on the road ahead. I recommend we do the following. Let's audit the Fed and repeal the Federal Reserve Act, restore gold or precious metal-backed money. Let's mandate declarations by Congress if war cannot be avoided.
Yep.
Let's bring home 70,000 troops that are still in bases that
Yeah,
were
a cute
set
little
up
rhino. Yeah.
at the end of World War II. Let's end foreign aid and foreign entanglements. Let's return lands and resources to the states. Let's purge fraud and waste with iron audits, prosecute the villains, and send them packing. Let's create a healthy state that's free of the need of federal money. Let's be free. Let's enforce the Constitution with term limits, balanced budgets, and line item vetoes. Now's the time, people. Rise, demand, and act. Reclaim Article 1, Section 8, enumerated powers for our children, our legacy, our America. And God bless you. God bless your families. God bless Oregon. And may
I don't think so. I don't think so, Jacoby Wayne there. I think people, since that's something that people can actively do and participate in, they'll stay on that kind of stuff. With the stuff in Venezuela, there's nothing we can really actively do. So besides cheer or complain or whatever about that. But with the stuff that's going on with the daycare stuff or whatever, there's something that people can do. So they'll still do those things, in my opinion. Who's the next guy? Oh, this is the Mayor Malala here. I know this guy.
Sorry, I kind of do things my way. Been doing it that way for 5 years, and we're going to keep doing it that way. Good morning, Oregon. Good morning. Right on. My name's Scott Kaiser. I'm the mayor of Malala, and I guess I'll start off by kind of qualifying myself here. 7 years ago, I stood right across the street.
Potatoes.
With some of you. Thank you. It was one of the biggest rallies the state of Oregon had ever seen. It was called Timber Unity. And there was a lot bigger message in those rallies and in that effort than just stopping the carbon tax. The message that a lot of people missed was get involved. People like you, people like me, need to start stepping up. Monday through Friday, I drive a dump truck for a living. I have a small construction company out of Beaver Creek, Oregon. At night, I play mayor. And when I say play mayor,
I know you meant, yeah.
I'm serious. I'm a fat kid in a candy store. Okay?
I like potatoes too.
A guy that barely graduated from Hillsborough High School should not have as much fun as he is having, and being able to stand on this stage in front of all of you today talking about change. Now, I know a lot of you have come today to talk about stopping taxes and fueling this building. So thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Have a nice day. Fueling this ivory palace behind us. But let's get to the root of the problem. The root of the problem is people like you and I are not working in there.
That'd be interesting.
People like you and I are not running for office. We have to start standing up, okay? In the audience today, you have the head of the Clackamas County Republicans. You have the head of the Washington County Republicans. Go talk to them. I'm sure maybe Marion County's here. Talk to them. Become a PCP. Talk to them about what it takes to run for office.
Hey, Grandpa, how are we doing? Nice to see you.
Okay?
You're doing good.
It's not hard. You go in, you run on your morals, you do what's right. And until people like us start stepping up and electing people that are.
I'm guessing Grumple probably knows about those, the potash or something like that. He's a big fertilizer guy.
About it. Commissioner West, thank you for coming today. We have Representative Deal. Commissioner
Jacoby, are you the Facebook guy that you've been down there or not? Or are you the same Wayne as that one? I can't remember that. I think Jeffrey Wayne is the one person I'm thinking of. Maybe.
In our government. How come the state doesn't? When is everybody going to start stepping up and saying, hey, I'm going to run for office and I'm going to make the state, right now, exactly. The state needs to start having audits. When is ODOT going to start getting audited?
Okay, I bet.
Everybody talks about all the change with ODOT. And thank you, Representative Deal, for the effort you put out. I was a captain for him. I helped get 8,000 signatures of that 250,000. How many of your city electeds stepped up and were captains, or stepped up and went and sat on a chair, freezing their ass off, getting signatures? Why aren't your state electeds or your city electeds here today? They're a part of the system. We need to start reading the voters pamphlet. We need to start educating ourselves on who is running, because the person that's running for governor doesn't necessarily need to be the most popular. It doesn't need to be the person that has raised the most money. It doesn't need to be the Democrat that's sitting in there now. It's time to start looking up and reading the information on who is running for our state offices. You have some great candidates here today to talk to you. When this is over, go talk to them. Ask them the hard questions. It's time for change. I have 3 years left. I'm termed out, and I'm proud to be termed out. I think every position in our state should have term limits. I don't know where I'm headed, but I appreciate every one of you, because if many of you didn't notice, before I came up here, I was sitting in back. The reason why is because I still am one of you. And that's the way all of your elected should be, is one of you. Not fed by the political system that runs this, that gives back to their community. Because once we start having leaders in the state of Oregon that aren't worried about getting the, hey, thank you, you did great. No. One thing people never hear from me is acceptance of a thank you. It's about team. Not one of us elected here today can do a damn thing without our councils, without our staffs, and without you. And when the elected forget that, that's when they're in this for the long. I appreciate all of you coming out here today. I ask you, get involved. Become a precinct committee person. Run for office. Start showing up at your city council meetings.
Where is it, lady?
I have one couple that shows up to every one of my city council meetings. They're in the audience today. More people need to start going to their city council meetings. They need to start going to their county commission meetings. Start holding your electeds accountable. Start asking the hard questions. Get involved. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Happy New Year.
Good job. Good job.
How many people are PCPs in this audience right now? Raise your hand. Okay, so not that many. You got till March 10th. You actually show up on the ballot in the primary. It takes 3 votes of people that live in your precinct to vote for you. You count as 1, so it only takes 2 votes. So if you're married, then it takes 1 vote. It's really easy. You become the voice of the party. It's the voice of the party. So if you want to be involved, be the voice. All right. Next, we're going to have Joseph Lehman come up. He's running for Congressional District 5. He is a libertarian candidate.
You guys need something to talk about in the chat? Keep yourself entertained with what's on there who's not doing it. Who's this guy? Oh, a libertarian guy coming up. Anyway, talk about pineapple on pizza, or you can talk about favorite kind of cookies, or something like that. You know, I know I have food in my mind, but so what?
Is this the libertarian? I'm not gonna chicken out. You guys are crazy.
Thanks everybody for being here today.
I might be nervous, but
Friends
I'm not a
and fellow
coward.
Oregonians. I'm here today for a simple reason. People are fed up. Fed up with corruption that goes unanswered. Fed up with taxes that keep rising while services get worse. Fed up with a government that demands more from you every year, but refuses to be transparent, accountable, or honest in return. That frustration is justified. Oregonians work hard. We play by the rules. We expect the government to do the same, and too often it does not. We've seen repeated audits, investigations, and headlines showing waste, mismanagement, and a lack of meaningful accountability in Salem. We've seen billions collected in taxes while basic priorities like public safety, infrastructure, and housing are mismanaged and ignored. And when people ask questions, they often get ignored. That is not how a free people should be governed. Let me be clear about something important. I cannot and will not encourage anyone to break the law. Refusing to pay taxes is unfortunately currently illegal in the state of Oregon, and I won't pretend otherwise. But what I will say is this. Government only functions because of the people consent to it. Your power is not silence. Your power is not obedience without question. Your power is your voice. Your power is your vote. And when enough people demand accountability,
Are there even
real
50
change
people there?
becomes a reality.
Yeah, it does seem better.
Oregon's election system is another area where trust has been damaged. When transparency is weak, when oversight is insufficient, and when legitimate questions are brushed aside instead of addressed, confidence erodes. Regardless of party affiliation, every Oregonian should agree on one thing. Our elections must be secure, transparent, auditable, and worthy of public trust. Demanding reform is not radical. Demanding honesty is not extreme. Demanding accountability is patriotic. I'm a libertarian because I believe government exists to serve the people, not rule them. I believe taxes should be low, simple, and justified. I believe corruption should be punished, not protected. And I believe no level of government should treat citizens like an unlimited funding source. That's why my campaign for U.S. House of Representatives, representing Oregon's 5th Congressional District, is directly connected to what is happening here in Oregon. At the federal level, I will fight to rein in
Oregonian. Learn how to pronunciate things. You should know that's a hard thing for you, since nobody can pronounce your name, Rumpelstiltskin.
I'll push for serious election reform, real integrity laws for Congress, transparency requirements for all federal agencies, and end foreign influence in our elections. I will oppose the backroom politics that keep career politicians protected while regular people pay the price. This movement is bigger than any one rally. It's bigger than one election, and it's far bigger than any one candidate. It's about reminding those in power that they work for us, or they can be replaced.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So speak up, show up, vote, ask the hard questions, demand better, because when the people stand together, corruption loses its grip, and liberty has a chance to win.
Yes.
Thank you. God bless Oregon, and God bless America.
Let's go. God bless you, bro. I gotta get pumped up. I already smoked two. If I didn't smoke, oh man.
All right.
Next up to the podium is a man that has served our great state for a very long time. He took a break for a little while, but now he's back into the fold. Senator Bruce Starr.
It is a great day. 2026 is going to be a great year.
Yes, sir.
No, that's so good. Might as well get the microphone where you can hear me. I am Bruce Starr. I'm your Senate Republican leader. And I'm so excited to be here as we celebrate amazing successes, and we look forward to many more amazing successes. As your Senate Republican leader, I have the privilege to lead 12 strong Republicans in the Oregon Senate. These are leaders who punch above their weight in the battle for Oregon's future. It's an honor to serve alongside them. We represent 1.7 million Oregonians, 3/4 of the land mass of the state of Oregon. And most days it feels like 100% of our common sense. We cover a lot of ground, but let me tell you, we fight for every corner of the state, and we don't give an inch. As we look ahead for our 2026 short legislative session, I will tell you one thing: we will stand together and we will stand strong. But right now, we're in the middle of a critical fight, a fight that you helped us advance, and that's the referendum. The referendum on the governor's and the Democrats' massive transportation, $4.3 billion transportation package. Because of the work that you all have done, that package is going to be on the ballot where it belongs. The verdict is in. If you haven't heard, I'm sure you have. Oregonians deserve and will get their chance for their voices to be heard on the Democrats' transportation bill. Mark my words. This referendum is going to be a game changer in 2026. Every Democrat who voted for that bill, that disaster of a bill, will share the same ballot with their own failure.
They're fired.
Including one-term Tina. Ladies and gentlemen, when that happens, the political map in our state will look a lot different. Republicans will be stronger, our rakes will be larger, our voice in the building behind me will be louder than ever. Republicans are about to redefine bipartisanship in this state. No longer will a Democrat supermajority whirl over the Republican minority. Those days are over. We will lead with conviction. We will fight for our values. And soon, a Democrat minority will be the ones reaching across the aisle to work with us to solve the challenges facing our state. Oregon is ready for new leadership. And I believe this is the year that Oregonians will elect a Republican governor. And ladies and gentlemen, when that happens, we will have a chance to renew, rebuild, and restore this great state that we all love. We'll fight for Oregon families, Oregon workers, Oregon small businessmen and women. We'll overhaul our failing education system and put students and parents first. We'll change our farm and forest policy that people that feed and fuel our state will be supported, not punished. We will reform our 50-year failed experiment with centralized top-down land use planning. We'll bring corporate headquarters back to our state to innovate and create jobs here in Oregon. We'll reward our job creators and with tax incentives to grow and build right here. And ladies and gentlemen, we will make our cities and communities safer. That's a future that's worth fighting for. An Oregon that's led by conviction, grounded in common sense, united by purpose. An Oregon that is safe and prosperous. That future is within reach. Let's work together to make it happen. 2026 is going to be a great year. It's a year that we take Oregon back. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the work that you do. Without the work that you do and have done, we wouldn't be in the position that we're in. Pay attention. The elections are incredibly important. We've got to turn out every Republican, every conservative, every right-leaning Democrat to vote for our Republican candidates so that we can take our state back and bring balance back to the building behind me. Thank you all very, very much.
Yes, sir. Let's
go. Okay, next up, we have a governor candidate. His name is Patrick Hopkey Hales. You want to come up here real quick, sir? We've got a number of candidates that are going to speak to you now. We're going to do about 2-minute speeches so that way you guys get to see them all. We want their voices to be heard, and we want to have them be introduced to you. So here we go. Hi, everyone. Are we ready to rock and roll and make this happen today or not?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Who are my veterans? Raise your hands. I see all of you.
God bless each and every one of you guys.
I served in the United States Air Force from 1988 to 1996. So I see you. I want to see all my young people, all those under 30. Raise your hands.
Why you gotta say that? Why you gotta say that? Why you gotta say that?
Just you. Okay. I just want to say that our legacy is your future. How we get to going today is what you will have for yourself. And I have a few words to say, and I'm going to make it quick because I've been asked to keep it between 2 and 3 minutes. Oregon has a history of leaders who value responsibility, compromise, and working together for the common good. Governor Tom McCall once reminded us that the state's accomplishments come from the people giving their best, even when it requires compromise. That spirit of civic dedication is exactly what Oregon needs today. We're all feeling the pinch. Families are living paycheck to paycheck. Jobs disappear when businesses leave. Grocery bills rise. From marginalized elderly communities to our middle-class Oregonians, we're all struggling. The politics, labels, and polarization don't change that reality. What matters is our humanity and our willingness to help each other. We need leadership that moves government out of the way, sees the brokenness in both our institutions and our communities, and brings not just solutions, but a vision guided by liberty. That means lower taxes, growing businesses, and more jobs for our young people. More housing and stronger public safety in both urban and rural areas. Social services that help people become self-sufficient instead of a leech on our tax and each other. It's not just about fixing Oregon. It's about building that legacy that lets our children thrive for generations. It's time, in a time of need when everything was on the table, Oregonians came together, pushed back on the tide of taxes, reminiscent of the Boston Tea Party. Those who stood upon then would be proud of us today. This is the leadership that Oregon needs. An impartial, results-driven servant leader with a vision that extends beyond election cycles. That's why I'm running for Oregon governor. That's why I'm running to be all of you. I am a blue-collar Republican who has got Oregon dirt in my veins. I am a native Oregon, and I was born in Portland, unfortunately. So I own it, but that was before
Tommy is a
this
baddie.
new Portland I don't recognize. So everyone, thank you. God bless. Next up, we have Congressional District 6 candidate David Russ.
Yeah, it's a whole good business. You're going before me, right? Yeah.
I'm David Russ, as in Russ is for us, and I am your congressional candidate.
Charlie's the
for
guardian
Seat
angel.
6. Right now, I'm the only Republican registered, and I'm the only Republican that's been running for you since 2020 for this position because I'm dedicated to you and dedicated to bringing down taxes for you and all of us.
I've been modifying you since I've been here and shit.
So, long string of violations of the 10th
no, I
Amendment
can
to the Constitution.
I'll go rambling
And
off and
Article
start
2
singing
of the
random
Constitution
shit.
really was led to this tax grab that we're
Well, we're
suffering through.
different.
Where
I say
Congress
stuff I
is
know.
dictating what the executive agencies should do and how much they should charge for it, and then leaving them to go and collect those fees and take whatever they want from you. In fact, that's not even tax anymore. That's just plain theft. And over 40 years ago, I saw this happening. I've been a student of the Constitution for a long, long time. When I saw this, I wanted to make a difference. In 2020, November 7th of 2020, at the day after the big steal, God told me it's time. It's time to stand up for the people. It's time to get the support of people and go to Washington, D.C. and stop this craziness. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm running for you, running for us, because us, Congressional District 6, Oregon, all of us need it. And we need to do this by standing together. I've been saying that if we can just get 51% of conservatives to do something, anything going toward this new election, we will win by a landslide. And that means doing things. You guys are here today, that's one thing, but that's more passive. We need to do something active. And active could be just as simple as going out and telling your friends and family that Russ is for us. Or talking to your friends and family about the other things you've heard here about the taxes and what the people want to do to make things better for you and Oregon and this country. So get out there and tell your friends about what's going on, help collect signatures, become a PCP, do anything, just one little thing, and you'll make a difference for all of us. Thank you.
Next up, we have Jo Rae Perkins. She's running for Congressional District 5.
She's been running for Congress for the past 20 years in Oregon.
Dan Tuesday asked me to be here. I go, Dan, I'm going to be working. It's going to be cold. It's going to be raining. And then yesterday I said I'll be there. And praise God, it's not raining and it's really not that cold, although I have my wool coat on.
It's not that bad.
January 1st, 2026, I made the formal announcement that I'm running for the United States House of Representatives in the 5th Congressional District. A few years ago, they did some redistricting. So I'm going to tell you real quick the 6 counties that are involved in the 5th Congressional District so you know. Half of Deschutes County, give or take a little bit. Most of Clackamas County. Most of Lynn County, except for a little sliver. A little sliver of Jefferson County, a tiny sliver of Multnomah County, and about half of Marion County. I think I got all 6 of them. Did I say Clackamas? Okay, good. Whew. Okay. In 2016, I got to go back into my brain. In 2016, when President Trump did his acceptance speech, my husband George and I were sitting on our living room sofa watching him, and he starts going over the issues that he was concerned about. And I looked at George and I go, who gave Donald Trump my campaign brochure? Friends, I bring that up because we need somebody that is aligned with President Donald.
Hey guys, just let me know if the chat is working. Put a 1 or your favorite number in the chat. Something, let me know that the chat's working. I'm not sure it got broke or something.
And thinks the way that he thinks. I told people years ago, the biggest difference between me and Donald Trump, he's got a huge bank account and I don't. Yeah. He's a genius and I've never taken the mental test. But we both love this country. And I love Oregon. Janelle Bynum has voted 98% of the time with Nancy Pelosi. Janelle Bynum voted against the one big beautiful bill that is saving us thousands of dollars in taxes. Janelle Bynum voted to stop the SNAP payments for people in Oregon that really needed them. And yes, we know there's people that should not be getting them. But you know what? I know people that get food stamps and they were stressing out like you would not believe. We need to have somebody who's going to do what's right, who's going to vote to stop this endless spending. And I'm so thankful that President Trump is there, and thankful for Doge, because he showed how that stuff can be exposed and stop it. And again, we need somebody who's going to be aligned with President Trump and do the right thing for the right reasons. I hope that no matter where you live in Oregon, that you will stand with me. I've done this every time I've run. I've asked for your prayers. Prayers are number one. Pray for all the candidates. We need your prayers. We need your financial support. Janelle Bynum has about $1.3 million in her war chest right now. That's a lot of money. I'm going to need your help. My website is not up yet. It should be up hopefully by the end of the week. It's my name. We made it simple this time, JoRayPerkins.com. So you can go there and find out about me. I'm on Facebook. You can follow me there. But let's take this state back. We're taking it back from the state level all the way up to Washington, D.C. We need to do it. If ever there was a time to take back Oregon, this is the year. We need to do it. 2026 is the year of the fix. Thank you all so much. God bless you.
Next up, we have Sue Leslie. She's running for Oregon House District 40.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to 2026. Thanks for showing up. Look at this great big American flag behind me. How do you not love that? I'm telling you. Okay, so let me get to my speech because I've been told I gotta talk fast and I'm not really good at that. So let me get to it. So I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank Senator Bruce Starr and I want to thank Representative Deal for their hard work on that no tax referendum. And his team did also a lot of work. So some of you know me well. And for some of the other folks that are here, this may be the first time hearing my voice. My name is Sue Leslie. It's easy to remember. It's two first names, Sue Leslie. I'm running to serve as your next state representative. And at this point, you're probably thinking, oh, I forgot to tell you what tax district I'm running for. No, I didn't forget. I'm going to bring that up in just a minute. But there's some other things that I need to say first. So I'm going to speak my truth. You get to hear it. I'm not ashamed that my skin's white. I never will be. I will never insult my parents that way, ever.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm not running because I want to be a politician. Nope. In fact, you heard me right. I don't want to be a politician. I want to be an advocate for the people of Oregon, an advocate for our communities, our families, our future. I'm stepping forward because Oregon is at a crossroads. Our communities are asking for leadership that listens, leadership that serves, and leadership that remembers who it works for. I'm running because I believe every Oregonian deserves to be heard, not just during the election cycle, but every single day. I'm not here to climb a political ladder. I'm here because I've seen the challenges our families, our seniors, our veterans, and our small businesses face. I've seen the frustration, the uncertainty, and the sense that decisions are being made about us instead of with us. That's not how representative government is supposed to work. I'm running to restore accountability, transparency.
Oh, his feed went.
And common sense problem solving. I'm running to bring your voice back to the room. I'm running because I believe Oregon's best days are still ahead if we have the courage to change course and the determination to work together. Let me explain in more detail. Here's what I believe Oregonians deserve. We deserve safe, thriving communities where families can put down roots and feel confident about their futures. We deserve streets and neighborhoods where people can walk without fear. where businesses can grow, where opportunity is something every person, young and old, can achieve. We deserve a government that focuses on solutions instead of excuses, a government that listens before it acts, a government that remembers it works for the people, not the other way around. And I see Gabe, and I'm going to try to hurry. We deserve leaders who show up, leaders who roll up their sleeves, ask the hard questions, and fight for accountability. Okay, so some of you may be wondering why I haven't told you which district. Gabe's already given that away. I'm running for House District 40. But let me tell you real quickly, the Oregon House of Representatives has 60 elected members. Right now, we only have 23 of those 60 as Republicans. It's clearly we're outnumbered. But 2026, every single one of those seats is up for re-election.
Britt's in the house. How you doing, Britt? Nice to see you. Hopefully your day's going well already. We're just chilling out here watching the Salem event there. You're probably watching it on another stream or something like that. I appreciate you popping in over here. Trying to get these things all synced up here a little bit. I think they're synced up fairly well.
This shit's pretty boring.
But remember,
just
when I
getting the
get
message out.
elected, I'm going to be voting for every one of you. So just keep that in mind.
I want our speakers.
If you can't support me, you can, because I will be making wrong when I make it to Salem. Thank you.
Yeah, Tommy, Chase, Rebel. Yeah.
Next up, Michelle Stroh. She's running for Senate District.
I wasn't dissing that lady. I wasn't dissing her.
Short and sweet. Are you guys ready?
I just want to hear tax strike stuff.
Good luck with that.
Chick over here in the black booth is like nodding out. She's like,
So Tommy Boy, she's going to be quiet while she talks.
We got to be a part of the biggest referendum that's successful in the history of my life. Yeah. But I am no gas tax candidate, but you know what? I am so much more. I am the mom who buried her son, who was a Marine, from one fake fentanyl pill. I am a twice elected school board member for Oregon City School District. And I also am the paycheck to paycheck kid that grew up in a family that became a small business owner that's still paycheck to paycheck. And I understand when that next tax is going to break our backs. There's so much more than the one tax vote. We got to deal with housing, schools, and drugs. But the Democrats' answer is constantly to tax everything. I'm done with the taxes. I'm going to bring something different to Salem. Are you ready? I'm going to bring back common sense. I am going to bring back common sense. I am going to bring back a backbone. If you haven't seen that in Salem. And I bring real life experiences because I walk with each one of you.
What's wrong with Tommy's microphone? Just FYI, is he's got it connected, so he's got one of those sort of ones you carry around or whatever, tiny little DJI type ones. When you're wanting somebody to far away, those things don't work too well. They're designed for interviewing people. He should disconnect that and use the microphone on the phones. Just FYI, that's why it sounds a little bit funny.
Woo! Okay, let's get the show rolling. So I know a lot of people came out here today to see a certain person, and we're gonna get Tommy Boy up here.
Oh, there he comes.
Hold on.
Is he gonna? Just a lefty that's hanging out there. No big deal. Or a homeless guy, maybe. Here comes Tommy Boy. I don't know what the heck that guy's issue is.
How was it, Chad? Kate, you're right over here by the vehicles. Take a walk. I'm on public land, dude. Get away from the truck. Get away from the truck stand.
First off, crisis to America first, America only.
I want you.
Each and every
Wah, 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 wah.
Americans who actually give a
Wah, wah.
and
Come
show
here.
that
Take a
heroism
walk.
is normal.
Trying to take attention away from Tommy, I guess.
Man, they're such a wonderful thing. God, wonderful. Thank you so much for
Tommy boy.
Did you know illegals are stealing our tax dollars? Every hour you bust your ass working, every dollar those crooks in Portland rip out of your paychecks. It's supposed to fix our roads, teach our kids, and keep our streets safe. But nah, it's vanishing into a giant black hole of waste, corruption, and total betrayal while those politicians laugh and shrug. And get this, most people don't even know. Your taxpayer money is going straight to radical leftist groups, their crap events. In Portland and all over Oregon, our cash through grants, contracts, free venues, security is funding nonprofits tied to commie activists who organize protests and push their insane ideology. This ain't made up. We all see it. Portland hands out our money to these groups led by or full of radical activists. When they throw their events, we pay for it, whether we like it or not. That's not neutral. That's
So far, so good.
their garbage. Meanwhile, roads are falling apart, cops are underfunded, and services suck. And the biggest slap in the face, Oregon's dumping $1.5 billion from 2025 to 2027 on free healthcare for illegal invaders under Healthier Oregon, way more than we spend on our entire state police. Let that sink in, you guys. More of our money for free docs, hospitals, meds, for people who broke into our country illegally, than the heroes protecting our roads and our families. While our vets, real American heroes, are homeless on the streets, kids in overcrowded classrooms, families crushed by inflation, and Salem's like, no biggie, prioritize invaders over citizens. You know, that ain't compassion, that's straight up theft. Betrayal of every real Oregonian who follows the rules and works hard, just like all of you. You know, we're told no money for cops, safety, mental health, but endless cash for leftist pet projects, putting illegals first. So today we say, absolutely not, no more. We demand audits. We need Trump to do more to combat the fraud and waste of our tax dollars. Drain that swamp even deeper, expose the crooks, make sure every damn penny goes to real Americans, not these radical scams. Make them pay. We demand accountability. Stop funneling our money to radical activisms while Oregon crumbles. Put that cash where it belongs. Secure the borders, enforce the laws, protect our communities, Oregonians and Americans first. This is our peaceful takeover. Real citizens rising up saying our money matters. Because it does. Our money matters. Get loud. Call your legislators. Tell them the free ride is over for invaders and radicals is over. We're the backbone of Oregon, and we're taking our state back. God bless you. God bless Trump. God bless America. Let's get them, boys.
Thank you, sir. Good job.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Let's go. I love you guys.
We have Serena. You might know her as right side.
You got it. Good.
Pretty good speech. Did you like that speech?
Yeah, I'm from Portland.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Let's switch it out here.
Coming out more and more. Yeah.
Seeing all of our stuff happening around Oregon. And, you know, I was in the military. So why did I give my rights up for our state, for our country to be this way? Why do I still have to fight even though I have served my time? It's sad to see where we are at today. It's hard being a young adult in Oregon and trying to get on my feet. It's hard, and the transportation taxes, that's not helping our farmers, that's not helping our loggers, that's not helping our truckers. You know, those are the people who spend way too much gas every single day, and it's hurting them.
He said he wrote it.
To see where Oregon has gone, it's hurt. It's hurt a lot of hearts, it's hurt a lot of families. As I've been covering the homelessness, you know, there are more homeless people in today's streets. what is our governor doing to clean that up? We have all these taxes, and it's not helping Oregon, it's making it worse. The homelessness, they feel like they're not being helped. Some of them want help, and they're not being helped. A lot of them lost their homes because they weren't financially able to do it. You get your paycheck, and it's all pretty much gone. This is not the Oregon that I dreamed to coming back home to. It's not the Oregon that I want. It's not the Oregon that is going to stay, because a lot of us are going to fight. We're going to fight, and we're going to fight until there's a change. But it calls for all of us to stand our ground. It calls for all of us to take a stand and keep on having a voice. This isn't a moment in time. This isn't just a rally. This is the start of a movement, the start of having a voice, the start of getting Tina out of office. Thank you, guys.
God bless you. We love you. I love you.
Next up, we have Chris, also known as Ghostface.
Let's go!
You guys know who this is?
Yeah, how you guys doing tonight? Mine's short and sweet. I want to say good afternoon, Oregon. Thank you for showing up, because it does matter.
Actually, I do follow him. I think
Look around. This isn't about left or right. This isn't about party labels. This is about working people who are being ignored. We work hard. We pay our taxes. We follow the rules, and yet year after year we told that there's not enough money. While waste, fraud, and mismanagement keep growing. That's not fairness. That's not accountability. And it's not acceptable. We're not here to tear anything down. We're here to demand answers. We want transparency in our tax dollars and where they're spent. We are responsible as people trusted to manage our money. We want accountability, real accountability, no more excuses. It's not about hating the government. It's about making government work for the people who fund it. So today we stand here peacefully, we stand here lawfully, and we stand here together. We'll keep asking questions and we'll keep demanding receipts. We will not be silent when our money is being wasted. Oregon belongs to the people, not special interests. Our money deserves respect. Our money deserves to be heard. And I believe enough is enough. That's all I have for you guys.
God bless you.
God bless you guys.
Next up, we have Chase. You can come up here to the podium, say a few words.
Woo!
What's up, guys? My name is Chase. I'm here to speak. She's recording me. What's up, guys? My name is Chase. I'm here to speak on behalf of Gen Z today. Let me get my hold up.
There you go.
All right, so I'm 21 years old. I'm the youngest speaker here. I didn't want to speak at first, but I thought about it, and here I am now. My generation, Gen Z, over 40% are struggling just to get by, and many doubt will ever achieve milestones like homeownership, marriage, or starting a family. We've grown up in an era of economic volatility, high costs, stagnant opportunities, leading us to delay or outright abandon dreams that previous generations took for granted. We live with parents longer, we put off kids and marriage, and we watch as normal life slips further out of reach. We often don't trust that things will improve. We've lost faith in institutions to build a stable future, and it's understandable that many of us point out to the decisions made by those in power, often from the older generations, as contributors to our challenges. We often blame the boomers, of course.
Not a boomer, Don a boomer.
So in Oregon and across the country, the pressure is crushing.
You're a boomer.
Our essentials feel rather unaffordable, pushing more young people toward the government assistant programs, buy now, pay later schemes, or side hustles just to make ends meet. Desperation breeds risky choices, gambling, petty crime, and even workplace theft. So I recently heard about a group of coworkers that I'm friends with who got let go
for basically clearing orders, taking the money from the customer and putting it in the tip jar instead. And sorry, I lost my place.
Okay.
And part of me understood the impulse. And when the system feels rigged, respect for it erodes. My generation is not proud of that, but we're exhausted from scraping by in an economy that demands more while giving less. We're taxed relentlessly on gas, income, payroll, and yet transparency is lacking on where it all goes. Recent debates over transportation funding highlight this. Proposed increases to gas taxes, vehicle fees, and payroll taxes sparked enough public backlash that they're now headed to a voter referendum in 2026. Raising costs on essentials like fuel when Oregonians already face some of the nation's highest gas prices only deepens the decline, drives dependency, and alienates voters further. So I love Oregon. I want to build my life here, raise a family on a single income,
Yes.
and give my future kids opportunities I worry I won't have without relying on credits for basics like diapers or sending them to public schools that leave them unprepared for the real world. We're not asking for handouts. We're asking for a system that restores hope, lower barriers to independence, more accountability in spending, and policies that prioritize our affordability over endless increases. Gen Z isn't hopeless by nature. We're resilient, but we need change to believe in a brighter future again. And I'll leave you with one thing. All of our lives, my generation has been told that our voices don't matter, especially young men, Gen Z men. Our voices don't matter, that we're lazy, and all of the above. But I'll tell you one thing. My generation is waking up, we're angry, and all we need to do is start to get involved. Thank you.
We have another youth coming up here. Well, it's youth compared to
You're
me.
welcome, Steve. How you doing? Nice to see you.
Josh, you want to come up to the stage? You'd like to say a few words?
Good job, buddy. Yeah. Good.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming out. I appreciate every last one of you. Why isn't there more of us? Like, what the heck? There should be thousands. There should be tens of thousands at every Capitol building in every state. Every state. They want to make examples of us, right? They use January 6th and other events. They like to make examples of conservatives, people that believe the truth. But at the end of the day, we need to make examples of them. And that's why I'm a little more extreme than the previous speakers. I didn't hear everybody. I agree with a lot of it. It's a start. But I'm a little more extreme. I think we need to start going exempt on our taxes. We need to cut this stake off at the head. I mean, how else do we do this? We can fight little battles, 1% tax, the Discover Pass, the parking ticket. Just fuck them all. We need to cut off funding. Like there's no need for it. Again, thank you for all you for coming out. I'm really disappointed though. I got friends and family. They should be out here too. I told them, I tried to get them out. I'm the only one that could come. I drove 2 hours for this. No one else could come. My buddy who believes just like me says, oh, you know, I'd love to go. I might go, but there's a football game. Are you kidding me? You want to watch a bunch of big dudes run around and throw balls at each other? You don't want to fight for our rights?
The important game really is at 5 o'clock. Seahawks versus San Francisco, so there's still time.
The money, maybe they tax you 54%, something like that. That's a lie. They're taxing us way more. When you factor in manufacturing, travel, all the shipping, airplanes, gas, fuel, layers and layers and layers of tax, all the food that gets taxed. A meal at a nice restaurant should cost us $5. There's no reason we're paying $40, $50 for all this. Everything is just completely inflated, and they've got us believing we're paying 30% tax, and that's just a lie. So I just want to wake everyone up and let you guys know there's strength in numbers. This is something that the left and the right can get behind. I know I don't agree with too many people on the left about too many things, but I know a lot of them, although socialists, you know, they vote for taxes, they don't want to pay taxes either. When they see their MAGA neighbors not paying taxes, going exempt, they may not say anything about it, but they're not going to be paying their taxes either.
Tommy again here.
About it, but they're not going to be paying their taxes either. Most of them don't pay taxes anyway. We are the ones that fund this country, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's about it. That's all I have to say. I'm Josh. YouTube channel CNN, spelled differently though. SEE space AN space N. CNN. Josh.
Let's go, bro. God bless you. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, Josh. I like that.
See that?
We're going to have somebody that I know very well. He's very outspoken. Mr. Ronnie Daniels.
Let's go. I don't know, but he's gonna have something interesting to say.
He's bad.
It's nerve-wracking walking up there.
Oh, this guy's always good. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I gotta say.
Tell me, boy, your audio sucks.
God bless you guys for coming out here. Yes, indeed. They're going to stop these taxes. You know how you stop these taxes? Along with property taxes. Where you bet your rent since 2010 has jumped up triple. Children are pocket almost 42%. 83% of our state and federal money combined of $140 billion for a biennium. We outspend Utah and a couple of small states combined on federal money. What is it doing for us? Why should the citizens of Oregon pay for federal bull sugar? We need, you might say, well, there ain't many people here that did not, Jesus said y'all need a grain of sand to move mountains. Did not the foundation of this country was founded by the Christians and other faiths, the Black Pearl Regiment 250 years ago? Did not we save this country and the world 2 times through the greatest generation of World War II? But yet we sit in silence. We got seasoned defeatism from the pits of hell, from the blue jack hyenas and some rhinos with no coxswain.
With all the YouTube restreamers right now, there probably are 500 people watching just on YouTube restreams alone, I think, right now. Maybe more, at least of the restreamers I know of right now. That many. Not to mention the ones that are on the live streams.
More money? You better have these lights working functionally. You better go back to incandescent light bulbs where it works year round instead of placing and spending 4 to 5 times the money for these lights like ODOT or the city county government. That's how you're going to keep more money. When you go and be involved in your school boards, they're talking about mutilating your kids, undermining your parental rights, undermining your godchildren. I got 28 in this state out of 43 or 29 families. And you know something? I'm just a Mosaic American redneck Jew, but don't worry about that. That's why they call me Huckleberry. But overall, people, you gotta be active. Do not let defeatism from the devil stay in your hearts. You must make up stands and be righteous.
Yeah. Well, 7,000 clicks or whatever, but he's not 7,000 current people. It's kind of weird how Twitter does that. Usually he hits like 10,000 right away when he's at the ice building, so it's not quite as exciting for people here, I guess. I would guess he does have like 500 or 600 watching concurrently, though.
Didn't know I was going to be up here. That inspired. So I'm reaching in my pocket for that return. I have $8. Nobody carries cash anymore. I don't know why I have $8 in my pocket, but I do. So what I want to do here, out of every hour that I work in this state,
no problem, Brett. Thank you.
Disappears. Probably more. I'm not very good at math. My wife is myself an accountant and stuff. All that. Democratic.
The only YouTuber I see that's out there right now streaming is the Angry Oregonian. He's going vertical.
What's that? Oh, that gets $2 in this state. Anything else? What else does our money go to?
You know the sad part about it is, there's another one for something somebody said. There's another one. Daycare for Somalis. I don't know if that doesn't know or not. Here's my last dollar. Literally my last dollar. All I was plastic in my wallet. It's gone. I worked my ass off for that money. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to leave it here for them to pick up on Monday.
All right, time is up.
I'm going to let her say it.
I'm going to get out of sync a little bit.
Hi, I'm Anna Munson, and I'm running for House District 19 because I've lived in the same house for 40 years with my disabled Vietnam veteran husband, and we can't afford living in this state, and we can't afford to move. And I resent that I have to even consider and make that choice. I'm running because I was in the Capitol during the session. I was working there for one of the senators, and I saw what was going on. I saw how there was no discussion, there was no compromise, there was no nothing. They were going to raise our taxes, period.
No matter
And
what.
this cannot be. I understand the House. I've been there, I've worked there. This house is what I'm talking about. I am running because how many of us have more than one job? Or how many of us are on a fixed income like me? And you can't work when you have a husband who's disabled. I am running to make Oregon great again by bringing common sense, by lowering our taxes, because if we spent it better, we wouldn't have to spend as much, right? I am telling you, there's a better way. There are solutions, and I am working for those as well as you. And I thank you, House District 19, Anna Munson. But when you support your Republican candidate in your district, that's what you need to do, because we're all after the same thing. Let's make Oregon sensible again.
You go on the stairs a lot of time.
All right, we're about ready to wrap this thing up. I want to give a shout out to our volunteers over here.
I thought Haley was going to speak.
Today.
I saw her there earlier, I think.
You know,
Haley West.
I told you guys this before, that 1902, that's how long it's been in our Constitution. That is really something that's a tradition in our state, and we're not going to let it go, and we're going to use it again to do what we just did by getting that gas tax referendum on the ballot. So, I am going to hand the mic over, and my MC duties are done. Thank you for all you wonderful people today. And here you go.
There's Dan, who too is there.
We need the money.
Jay, hey,
You want to take this?
Well, I just want to thank everyone again for coming out here. But since this is We the People event, we just wanted to ask you guys if there's anyone in the crowd that actually did want to speak and kind of get your moment up here. This is open mic for you guys. So if there's anyone that feels like they need their voice heard,
Go ahead, bro.
get up here.
Oh, does Rooster want to talk? Guys, Rooster Report, whatever. Oh, different guy. Oh, is this who I think it is? Vancouver guy, if it is.
Haley, thank you very much for having this event.
A different guy. Hey, Auntie Dearest, how are you doing? Nice to see you.
But what I want to say is accountability now. Call your congressman, call your senator, as patriot for prosecution, law.
Yeah, that's who you're talking about. Yeah, Haley West. I can turn it audience so low right there. Partly it's the speaker. Let's try Angry Oregonian here real quick. Okay?
But what we really need, truly, honestly, is accountability and justice with real laws being upheld and people being held accountable. And in God's name, may He bless us this day.
That's right.
Amen. Thank you again, Haley and friends.
Thank you, Haley.
And may we win Oregon and this country back.
I just want to give a couple shout outs to people out in the crowd, by the way. I'm going to give a shout out to Dan. I don't even know if I'd be able to have this whole setup done by myself.
Right.
Especially for the Proud Boys that are out here today that are doing security and keeping our people safe. We wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. And to everyone, there's a guy that wants to talk.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you.
Get it done.
All right.
So I am known in the email world when I email Wayne Allen Root, Steve Gruber from Real America's Voice,
Yes.
Jeff Cruer, who does Ringside Politics from 10 to 11 on Saturday mornings, as the staunch conservative of Springfield, Oregon. There's a lot of you who know me. My name is Troy. Those of you who don't know me, that's right. But I'll keep this short. These folks on the Republican side who are selling us out, they are blinder than I can see what's going on. And I hate going after Republicans, but you know what? They are really Democrat.
Are you guys getting Paul Harvey vibes? If you remember Paul Harvey, that's who I'm thinking here, or Spin City kind of thing, you know.
We need to get a little bit more serious.
That's right.
Not just tell your congressman, tell your senator to vote for this or vote against that, whatever the case is. We need to hold their feet to the fire.
That's right.
You work for me.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Just one person, right? You all are one person.
Yep.
You work for me. And if you are not going to deliver, then we will do, or I will do all I can to make sure that you are fired.
Is he wearing a mask?
That is the thing. And if that doesn't work, if they squeak by and are still in office, then we need to be little thorns in their flesh. When they show up in our cities, when they do town halls, whatever, we need to show up. We need to let them know we don't forget. They work for us.
That's right.
Now,
They forgot about that.
I'll say one more thing. I understand that it would put us in the minority a little bit. But if they're not rhinos, they're Democrats.
Yeah, they are.
They might as well just go ahead and switch sides and get it over with instead of play Republican. And here's why I say that. Yes, it would put us in the minority, but it would give us the opportunity to rebuild the party with fresh blood.
Yes.
So let's make our voices heard and let's let them know we are serious. And whatever you do, when they try to go after you because of speaking up, when they try to go after me because of speaking up, let them. I say bring it on. You know why? Because we're over the target. We are over the target. And let's stay over the target until we finally can get things done in our state. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. It looks like we're gonna have one more guy that's speaking, and then after that,
Thank you. The rain is coming. The storm is coming. We met all of our goals. We want to thank you all for coming out.
Nantus.
I personally would like to see a national day of claiming 99 exemptions, but we'll have to do that another day.
Hey, God bless you.
Getting wet out there now?
Hello, my name is Philip Chambers. I'm a small business owner here in Salem, Oregon. I'm sure a lot of you have seen me around. I just wanted to touch on what Josh was saying earlier, and this is very important. And I've got a lot of friends on both sides, and I had to learn about this from a Democrat friend who was kind of mocking and talking. I had to learn about this rally through that. So I'm just here to say, listen, make sure you notify all of your friends and all of the people that care to make sure that we have big turnouts for events like this. Because we have a lot of people that need to know.
Good point.
As I stand here right now, I got 20 people saying, "You're where? What's going on?" And it's up to us to spread the word. So just make sure that you send, resend, remind, and this place should be full all the way back there. And then if that many people were here and I was making this statement then, imagine how many people we could reach with that. So let's just keep spreading it, keep doing our part as individuals, and keep showing up. And God bless Oregon.
We're gonna end this with a prayer.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for showing up. This is bow our heads in prayer and finish this out. God, thank you so much for being able to allow us to gather here today and spread our message. God, we pray that this is beginning to a bigger movement and the end of the evil and corruption in this country and this state. In Jesus' name we pray, amen, and everybody get home safe.
And you did before with Tommy? Very childish.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Yeah, that flyer got.
There's Ross Van Houten here.
Stay with it a little bit longer here. Spiritard looks like he's going to stay there for a little while. We ask a few questions.
I'm glad I got to meet you, Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie, cool. It's like 70 people there, maybe. Let's just go over some news while they're just kind of jibber jabbering over there, real quick.
And judicious. So we are going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. And it has to be judicious because that's what we're all about. We want peace, liberty, and justice for the great people of Venezuela. And that includes many from Venezuela that are now living in the United States and want to go back to their country. It's their homeland. So we are going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. The oil business in Venezuela has been a bust, a total bust, for a long period of time. They were pumping almost nothing by comparison to what they could have been pumping and what could have taken place. We're going to have our very large United States oil companies, the biggest anywhere in the world, go in, spend billions of dollars, fix the badly broken infrastructure, the oil infrastructure, and start making money for the country.
That's not Mr. Bill speaking, just FYI. That Mr. Bill thing at the bottom, that has to be there. StreamYard forces it on there, so FYI.
As everyone knows, the oil business in Venezuela has been a bust, a total bust, for a long period of time. They were pumping almost nothing by comparison to what they could have been pumping and what could have taken place. We're going to have our very large United States oil companies, the biggest anywhere in the world, go in, spend billions of dollars, fix the badly broken infrastructure, the oil infrastructure and start making money for the country. As everyone knows, the oil business in Venezuela has been a bust, a total bust, for a long period of time.
Okay. I don't want to repeat it too many times, I guess. Take care of that news.
President, Colombian President Gustavo Petro, a couple weeks ago, he said he's got to watch his ass. And today, he said he's not concerned about anything happening to him in the aftermath of this operation. So, just what your message is about that?
He has cocaine mills. He has factories where he makes cocaine. And yeah, I think I stick by my first statement. He's making cocaine. They're sending it into the United States. So he does have to watch his ass.
Mr. President, did you notify any members of Congress in advance?
Mark, I do simple.
Mr. President,
What America achieved yesterday, or frankly, in just a short period of time. All Venezuelan military capacities were rendered powerless as the men and women of our military, working with U.S. law enforcement, successfully captured Maduro in the dead of night. It was dark. The lights of Caracas were largely turned off due to a certain expertise that we have. It was dark and it was deadly. But captured along with his wife, Celia Flores, both of whom now face American justice. Maduro and Flores have been indicted in the Southern District of New York, Jay Clayton, for their campaign of deadly narco-terrorism against the United States and its citizens.
Good point. Good job, Trump. I think let's see what this is about.
I was able to watch it in real time, and I watched every aspect of it, and I listened to the communication between, where we were in Florida and out in the field in Venezuela. And it was amazing to see the professionalism, the quality of leadership, the professionalism. General Raisin Gain is fantastic. Don't forget.
That's a nice way of saying he has a skiff built into Mar-a-Lago. Did you hear that? It's like, there's a secure place in Mar-a-Lago. Did you hear what he sort of said there?
The professionalism, the quality of leadership, the professionalism, general. And it was amazing to see that between, where we were in Florida and out in the field in Venezuela.
Where we were in Florida, Mar-a-Lago, and what was going on in Venezuela. I don't think he was just watching the video clips here. I think he was watching a little bit more intense stuff at the time.
And it was amazing to see the professionalism, the quality of leadership, the professionalism.
Especially knowing Secretary of War and State was right there too.
General Raisin Gain is fantastic. Don't forget, we did another one not so long ago. It was called the knocking out of the Iranian.
Well, I guess it could have been an Air Force One. Also, they built in skiff there too.
Nuclear threat, the nuclear power. That was unbelievable what they did there. And this is something that, I don't know, it's amazing. And to have a few injuries, but no death on our side is really amazing. I've never seen anything like this. I was able to watch it in real time.
In real time. We saw the dog quite a bit. What, Vivek, was this about the taxpayer stuff? It's probably good enough. We'll watch some time there. Scott Jennings, last one. Okay, good deal.
Legitimate government that's aligned with China and Russia and Iran do things in our hemisphere that we don't like, with drugs or anything else. I don't think we like it that they're trying to go into Guyana right now and take over their oil either. And so the president's position has always been, this is the Western Hemisphere. We're going to police it.
Ooh.
And we don't even recognize.
What's happening here? What's happening here? Leftists showing up here again. Oh, gotta change this. What are they doing here?
How you got big kids out here? Shame! Shame! Oh my God! That's right! Is that your IQ, That's right! Go back home, you call me bastard!
Don't tell me not to turn the stream off.
Wild.
You're pathetic! You're pathetic!
I mean, the funniest part is he dressed his kids up and ball them out here like that. I mean, what the hell?
Never turn your stream off that early.
Hey, but it's fun.
Is he live? No, he's not live. He decided not to go live.
Go back to mom's basement, you fucking losers!
That's who they are.
Who is it? Who was it?
It was two parents and their
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know. It's like 3 kids and 2 parents. Bizarre.
I mean, like, there's my clip for X, I guess. Viral clip. They asked for it. You can't be the only Antifa showing up and expect us not to chase you off.
Fuck Antifa!
Slap my child before he does something.
Uh-oh.
Not much else going on there.
Do you like it?
Some excitement. Yeah.
Thanks for the new subscriptions, guys. And I get a few new subscribers. Thank you so much.
One fat ass and 4 kids and his wife.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Not mentally, not to that guy freaking trying to hit
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
Make sure you guys follow the Angry Oregonian.
Yeah, he did hit. He like
There also.
gently. He kind of went for it, but missed, and like the corner of his finger touched the phone.
He's pissed because we were all packed there.
Yeah, no, I went up to talk to him because I guess that's her husband or something, or boyfriend. I think so.
What else is going on, guys and girls?
Radical right-wing speaker. Jeez.
Yeah, I missed half of Tommy's speech. I like your merchant sign.
Thank you.
Merchant Tina Kotex.
She just needs a
Radical
star of
right-wing
Israel.
chase. Didn't mention illegals. Didn't mention anything.
Right. No, I was thinking that too. I was like, you didn't even.
Well, because of that bum, I missed half of Tommy's speech. I didn't realize he was on because of that guy.
I know. I turned around. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened. I just started chasing.
Why did people bring body armor to that event?
Are they still following those Antifas?
I don't think so.
Yeah, the fight would have already started.
Shane probably followed him.
Haley, I heard we were doing something fun out here.
Yeah. That's what she said to stick around.
Yep.
She would let me know.
I don't want to.
Well, I guess that's it, everyone.
No, you got to dance.
We had the grand finale. Timu Antifa and their children.
Hold on.
All right, we'll end the live stream.
No, dance now.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
No, dance now. Oh man, he didn't see it before I told him to see it. And let's see if there's anybody else out there by chance. Raw Tactics is out there, maybe. Is he following those guys around?
Hey, what's up?
Yes, he is.
All right. Tommy's already running away, huh?
Yeah, he went the other way.
Cool. Okay. Well, let's get down here. Oh,
Why is
what's
that
up?
looking like that? That's weird. Let's get over here. Hold on. There we go. You can get
All right,
the
well,
audio.
guess we're gonna get wrapped up too, guys. Yes. We got this new hat.
See, Tactics is calling it a night. This guy's about to call it a day.
Willie.
Lamina?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm live right now, so I'm trying not to say too much. You're all right. You okay?
Anyways, yeah, but Polk County is an excellent county.
But it's a weird little town because the county line goes right through it. So my neighbors a couple blocks down are still in the Yamhill County, but I'm now in Polk County.
Yeah, well, you have a lot of this statewide and stuff. You have a lot of the same representatives, but Polk County is a little different because of West Salem. Because West Salem is,
Oh, I didn't know that was in Polk.
yeah. The see in on our side
If you guys
of
want to see who's talking, sorry.
I'm Deborah Munson, and I'm
You guys already seen her. She was on stage a little bit ago.
yeah, I'm running for House District 19, but Polk County,
I'm sorry, but what is 19?
Mine is southeast Salem.
Oh, okay, like Lancaster and all
No,
that.
like commercial.
Oh, like Kubler commercial.
Kubler.
Gotcha.
But the river makes West Salem Polk County.
Oh.
But there's a real disconnect.
Like going towards Independence and whatnot, or
All independent, yeah, that's all Polk County.
Gotcha.
But it changes the dynamics of the county.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah, so
Because it's got to be Marion and Polk. They have entirely different demographics.
right, but even in Marion County, I ran for county clerk a couple of years ago. Salem and Kaiser are totally different.
Yeah.
Than the rest of.
Yeah, I lived in Kaiser for a while, so I get it.
So just to let you know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I've spent the last 8 years getting used to McMinnville and Yam. You know, I'm friends with people that are commissioners and people that have ran and been there and not, and
They're excellent people.
It's a weird thing going on there, but now I'm gonna have to relearn everything because by 200 yards, I'm in a whole new county now.
Well, you need, Polk County is great Republican Party. So don't be afraid to look them up.
I seem it seems like all the stuff I'm involved with that actually goes around the area. Seems like there's a lot of good support coming out of Dallas. Dallas people seem to be pretty, for lack of another way to put it, they're kind of red over there.
Yeah, and
Other than McMinnville, McMinnville is very blue.
Well, in Polk County, it's still red, but that's only because, well, there are like Independence and Monmouth are blue, but and
That
West Salem
seems weird.
is blue or purple, probably blue, but like Dallas and parts of Monmouth where you're living out of the city
Outside of the direct center,
those
yeah.
are all.
And you got Independence, and you got
Independence is in the town has a lot of blue.
really.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna have to learn all this. I don't really know a whole lot about Polk County, so.
Well, you want to? I can tell you a lot about stuff like that around here.
Well, maybe perhaps we will meet again and we can have this longer conversation where we're not getting rained on.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
So he's gonna call it a day.
All right, guys. Oof. Trying to empty my pockets. This is my 8.
Get the Angry Oregonian a follow on the way out, guys. He's did a lot of work out there streaming. Also follow Conspiratard and Tommy on X, but we're gonna give the Angry Oregonian a few more Subscriptions looks like you got another 20 today. It was at 250 this morning. So we're going to see if we can get him 5 more here. See if we can get him 275 or more. Okay, guys? He's at 270 right now. Let me copy this link in the chat here real quick here. Help a brother out there if you don't mind. Click on that link right there and help him out. See if he's still live. We'll show him on there. If he's still hanging out. He is still hanging out a little bit. Ready to go. Click on the link. Click on the link. Here, I'm going to sing a song or play a song while you guys click on the link, okay? What song are we going to do? We're going to do these ones that are kind of made up. About Antifa. Should have make one about taxes or something like that. Make some more better songs here. You guys like the Boomer one, don't you? I think you guys like the Boomer one. Let's see the Boomer one. But while I do the song here, you guys got to play it up here. Since he's sort of a boomer anyway. Click on the link.
I remember when the jukebox sang and we danced till the lights went dim. The streets were safe, the air was clean, the world didn't feel so grim. A nickel bought a soda, a dime a dream. Now the past feels far like a rushing stream. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do. We built the bridges, we paved the roads, we worked with calloused hands. Watched the moonlight touch the stars, and we made our family plans. Now the world spins faster, like a wild parade. But my roots are deep and they never fade. Don't call me old, just call me wise. I've seen the truth behind the lies. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do. Now the surf guitar's a call from the past, riding waves of time that'll always last. Banjo's picking a story untold. Phil cries out, young hearts turn old. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do.
All right, let's see if that worked. Let's see if that worked. I don't know if my singing and dancing, that was me singing. I just disguised my voice, just in case you guys were curious. That's my real voice, if you believe that. I got a bridge to sell you in Antarctica. I was gonna check and see if you guys, like I said, he's at 265 there. Let's see if we can get him a little higher here. 265, 271, four more guys. He's probably trying to ask for subscriptions too, so he's probably getting a little bit more support that way. Let's see what he's saying here before he ends the stream here.
You have to pay for your decisions later on down the road. I don't. I'll tell you what, I don't like doing this while driving, so I'm going to park in a lot real quick and finish this out without
Click
driving.
on there, subscribe. Right, say if I did.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I think those Antifa are standing over there still protesting.
Oh no! Oh no! Right wingers in Salem. Oh no!
No, that lady is running for an office. You'd have to look back on the live stream. She spoke on the stage and everything. I was probably busy doing my thing with my camera and stuff and didn't quite hear what she was running for.
Excuse me.
But she is, and I've seen her before. She's been around. Anyways, guys, don't fight over religion, please. They pulled you in to speak. Don't laugh at me, Quincy. Don't laugh at me.
Oh, quick. BCP's on his feed.
Hopefully, I made somewhat of an impact. It sounded funny in my head when I played it out in my head, but then I got on stage and I'm like, I don't know if this is as funny as I thought it was.
That was him to speak. Yeah, he was a good job.
And then they yelled at me for leaving money laying around.
There's cool people in the chat.
I don't know if I pulled that off like I thought I was going to. I didn't want to do like some serious,
nice,
boring speech thing. So, no, it's not that. I'm the one saying she is a demon. Oh my goodness. Still, guys, I have under 40 people in my chat. I think at the most I ever saw was 60 some people in my chat. Why are you trolling? I'm not that important. My stream is not that important for under 40 people, and you're going to waste your Saturday trolling people that don't know you and don't really care. As soon as we're done with this chat, they're going to forget you exist. Why in the world are you trolling in my chat? Pretend Media's followers. Why? I've never done anything to Pretend Media. I don't understand why Pretend Media's followers, but whatever. I guess that's the mentality. If that's what you choose to do. Like I said, I don't have moderators. I don't believe in blocking people unless it's absolutely necessary. I don't even know how to block people. And it's a live stream. It's not like you're going to kill anything or hurt anything. I'm not monetized. I don't even have a donation thing up or anything like that. I'm not making any money off of this. So you're not hurting anything.
Yeah. Weird people in that chat.
So I don't understand your point. Welcome to the game. Yeah, I guess so, Quincy. I guess, like I said, it makes me feel a little bit important that people want to spend their time messing with me, because that means
two more guys, two more
like the speaker said on stage, you're over the target when people start shooting at you.
Please subscribe to the Angry Oregonian. I'd appreciate it. He's out there live streaming. He's going to do more content in the near future, but it'd be nice if we can get him two more, at least get him to 275 subscribers. I'd appreciate it. Click the link, click subscribe, and notification bell also. You can click my subscription also. It's somewhere down below the screen there also, and subscribe if you haven't done that already, but give him some love over there too while we're chilling.
Yes, he is. Yes, Quincy's my dog. Quincy's been a good friend of mine for years, and you will not hear me say anything bad about him. I will always defend God, period. Yes. I defend God too, but I am not going to argue religion when I know the other person isn't listening. There's no point in it. And a lot of times...
Can we do a human check, guys? It says I have 36 people here, so hopefully there's a few humans. 1 in the chat if you're a human, 2 in the chat if you're a AI crazy person, a crazy machine.
Totally on board with the street preacher thing. I don't know. I don't believe, but I could be wrong, that you can quote unquote bully.
If you're a cat, put a 6. If you're a cat, put a 6. Okay.
And like I said, I still support him, and I'm still, we're still friends. We just go about, our testimony and our ministry in a different way. I have a religious background. I have a church background that I don't want to get into on this because it's something different, and maybe sometime I'll discuss it. But I've actually been in the ministry, a long time ago in my younger years, and Quincy and I are on different ends of the spectrum as how we minister Christianity to other people. But that's okay. Like I said, we're both, we're both fingers on the same hand. We're both arms on the same fighting unit, Pretend Media is not a nice person.
You got him to 275. You got him to 275, guys.
I don't understand.
I won't beg you to get him to 280.
What Pretend Media has to do with my stream right now. I'm not even anywhere near them. But whatever. Like I said, it's attention. And I guess that's the name of the game in YouTube, is getting attention, getting people to continue viewing. And that's what I'm doing. People are still viewing. Okay with that. I don't understand how I'm sitting in my car doing talking head shit stuff, and I'm actually gaining viewers right now. I'm not real familiar with this live stream game, so It's a little confusing, but I'm not complaining. I'm glad I have support. I'm glad that people are interested in what I have to say. Regarding today, this taxation stuff, man, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. They take so much out of your paycheck for stuff that you never see, that you don't get to benefit from. They say the education tax, our schools are crap. They say the transportation tax, our roads are crap. The whole Oregon lottery thing is supposed to help benefit schools.
Thank you, Horton. Thank you so much.
The biggest metropolitan area we have in Oregon would be Portland, for those of you who don't know. And Portland schools suck. So where's all that lottery money going to? I worked in bars for years. I know how much money goes into those lottery machines. I was security when they emptied those lottery machines and had to deliver them to the bank. I know how much money bars pull out of those lottery machines every stinking night.
Quite a bit.
And where's that money going? Where is that money going? I'm talking every night, sometimes upwards of $10,000 from a tiny little hole in the wall bar, tavern. That's not talking about big clubs or, the actual places that, what are they called, Foxy's or something, I don't know, Roxy's, Rosie's, the places that actually have, 7, 8 machines in them. They're like cigarette stores with lottery or something like that. It's kind of weird. But definitely. Oregon takes in so much money from video poker. My life has been turned upside down multiple times for partnering with people that I didn't know were video poker addicts. And it's literally put me in financial ruin. It cost me a family. Video poker has. And the state rakes in so much money from it.
He's at 276, guys. He's at 276. 4 more.
I have no idea. The cigarette tax. I'm a smoker. I'm about a pack a day smoker, and so is my wife. So I'm guessing every day my household dumps, what is it, 3%, something like that? I don't know. I'm gonna go on a limb and say $2 to $3 of every pack. So that's 2 packs a day. We'll round it to $5. Let's say $5 between the two of us every day goes to a cigarette tax. Times 7, that's $35, right? 35 times 4, $120, $140 if I'm correct on the math. All right, no answer. Are you talking to me? Did you ask me something that I missed? Sorry, the chat's going by a little bit fast and my camera's way over there. It's really not that easy to read. If you ask me a question, ask again and I will answer. If you're talking to me, if not, stop calling people a coward. You're in chat, okay? You can't be a coward in chat. You're typing into a screen. Buy 2 packs for $19.60 a week. Man, if you only smoke 2 packs a week, oh, right on. I wish I could do that. I really wish. There's sometimes I smoke more than a pack a day because I'm kind of a stress case. I'm really wound up tight despite outward appearances. I'm really wound up tight. Man, I'm not sure what's going on, but I think that
this is my addiction here. He has smoking as his kind of addiction. There's my addiction here. Let's see. One of these a day, guys. One of these a day. Give or take. Sometimes I can go without it, but gotta have the Mountain Dew. Gotta have the sugar. Gotta have the caffeine. Which hurts your immune system. Caffeine hurts your immune system, I heard. So you need a good immune system in the wintertime.
Why in the hell, with no coat on? Oh, is somebody putting a coat on that kid? Please tell me. Please tell me somebody's putting a coat on that kid. I know the one guy walking over me right now is a patriot, but I think he just talked to him for a minute. Yes, please put a coat on that kid, or I'm going to go over there and say something. Okay, there's a coat. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure what's going on, but that did not seem. I'm kind of hanging out in this parking lot to see if anything else happens around these Antifa people. The reason why I followed so closely is because 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 7 of them over there now, and 4 of them are minors. Some of them being preschool age. I did not want a violent thing to happen in front of those kids. I understand the premise. They came in, they wanted to trigger, and they did. They got their initial reaction that they were striving for. They created a little bit of chaos. They're happy. They unfortunately, I call it a win for them, even though they did get walked down the sidewalk forcefully and all of this. They did what they wanted. They got some chaos at the end of our event, so they won. They're happy. But the fact that they have children, little kids with them, has got my blood boiling, because that's just stupid. That's just stupid.
I agree or disagree on that one there. He's talking about the lefties that were in there and everything. I guess they had young kids with them. The reason they would have young kids or somebody that, might be mentally handicapped or whatever is so that they optically they can win, basically. So it makes it look like the Patriots, right-wingers, are going after the children. They're going after the children. Not probably really what happened. The Patriots were kind of saying that the lefties, the parents and everything, but it still looks like that they're going after the kids because the kids were with the parents at that point there. So, in reality, yeah, they were kind of telling the parents to quit bugging our event. But optically, guess what it looks like to most people? Why were you chasing children down the road? Why were you doing that? But I don't have a problem with bringing the parents on a public sidewalk out there or something like that. If they were going to bring their kids to yell and scream at people or something like that, then yeah, they don't do that kind of stuff. But if they're just kind of going there to walk around, silly, but not dangerous.
Yeah, the kids need to see a parent be schooled. See, I'm 50-50 on that one, man. I'm 50-50. I don't want any boy child to grow up seeing his father be humiliated. I believe a boy child needs to have a strong father figure. I wouldn't beat somebody's ass in front of their kid. I wouldn't do it unless I had no choice, unless I had no options. I would not beat a man's ass in front of his sons or daughters. I don't. That's not me. That's not my thing. I don't agree with that. Sometimes you get backed into situations. You get backed into a corner, and the situation doesn't allow options. But if there's an option, I wouldn't do that. But that's what this guy wanted. Apparently, to walk into a crowd, because, okay, so for some of you who don't know, after the rally's over, especially one of these where Black and Yellow has brought their trailer and the flag and all that stuff, when they brought the stage and the setup, and you've got, yeah, I know somebody did yell that something, and I almost said something, but he kind of glanced over and realized that was not smart. And he only did it once. I'm going to let him see what's been happening in his chat the last half hour. I tried to tell you. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm having a hard time following chat because I couldn't see it for a long time. When the MAGA guy, I looked at him, he looked at me, and he didn't say anymore. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, you say stupid stuff, and he did that. And I think he recognized immediately that it was not cool, it was not okay, it was not tough, and he didn't do it again. Otherwise, I would have made a big deal about it. because that's, like I said, that was one of the reasons why I was so close to it and not filming from, some yards away. I was right on the middle of it because if it would have been violence, I would have been all about protecting those kids, period. That's all that would have mattered. It's all that still matters. They're not here by their choice. They did not wake up and in the middle of their Saturday morning cartoons think, we're going to go be Antifa and mess with a bunch of patriots. It wasn't their choice to be here. They do not deserve to pay for the stupidity of their parents. But anyways, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking about this too long. No, look at that. Oh, I wish I could make this so you guys could see, but there's a couple of patriots that have waved, and they're over there having a conversation with the Antifa people. The Antifa family, I guess you would say. They walked up calmly, waved. They're standing there just having I see laughing going on. That's the way it's got to be done, man. You can flip it. Yeah, but in my thing, watch, I'll flip it, but I think the phone holder is going to prevent. Let's see if I can make it go bigger. Right over there. Oh, okay. I just move it like that. Right over there. And if you can see, I know it's a little small, but there's a red shirt and a lady standing next to him in a blue coat. Those are patriots. They were standing next to me quite often in the rally. They are definitely on the red side, and they're over there having a conversation with the Antifa family that got chased out. So yeah, let's see, maybe if I can do this. And you know what I have to do? Oh, get out of there, close. I have to check my battery. Oh crap! Yeah, I better plug in. I gotta plug in, guys. So give me a second here. You're not gonna see anything for a minute. I definitely gotta plug in. Oh, I'm at 1%, and everything's gonna shut off here in a minute. So let me.
Ooh, hopefully it doesn't.
Get my phone plugged in.
I think we're rating him if he's gonna stay on there a little bit longer.
I'm gonna rush for beat the clock. There we go. I think that gets me.
I've done that a few times. Ran out of batteries.
Let's see. There we go. I know it's a little crooked, but my phone holder's not letting me put the phone straight right now. So sorry, it's a little crooked.
No, they're not an attack. Just evidently a couple parents and their kids, including a younger kid, walked by at the end of the event or something like that. Or I don't know if they said anything as they were walking by or something like that, but I think somebody might have been wearing a hijab type thing or whatever, just to let them know that they were left leaning or something like that. They should have said, "We love taxes." That should be the shirts they should have wore. But anyway, sorry about my hair is going crazy. Yeah, they're just not doing anything over there. I'm just trying to chill out here. But if he's going to be there a little bit longer, just making sure things get, I could raid him if you want me to.
We are so divided right now.
Yeah, we are.
But you know what? Somebody said conversation is a good thing. Last time I was down here for a rally, I walked over to that exact same spot where those people are right there. And there were like 5 or 6 No Kings protesters. It wasn't No King's Day, but there were No Kings protesters standing about where those people are.
Yeah.
And I walked over there by myself, quietly, and started talking to some of them in a nice, friendly way. And I ended up damn near making friends with one of the guys. We almost ended up going to get a drink afterwards or something, to sit down and talk. But he had some good points. I had some good points. We got along and we were laughing and having a great conversation.
Nice.
And I think it made a difference. I think it planted a seed, and the very I explained to him after we had talked for a while who I was and who I've been, and he was like, he laughed. He said, I don't. He said, my wife is not going to believe that I had a 45-minute conversation and shook hands with a Proud Boy. She's not going to believe that I hung out with somebody who was part of Patriot Prayer. And I'm like, well, until you knew those things, I was just an ordinary person. But now that you know those things, does that make me a different person? And he's like, well, not really. It's just, he had no idea. He had never met somebody that was black and yellow. He had never met somebody that was actually a part of Patriot Prayer. He had never met somebody who was a hardcore patriot activism back in the Portland days. So he had all these ideas and all these, preconceived notions. And I kind of erased some of those. So that was pretty cool. I feel like I did something good. And I didn't have to exert much energy to do it. I just stood around and talked with somebody. So win-win. And I mean, obviously, some of you can understand it. I like to talk. I don't have a lot of people that I can just BS with in my daily life. I work a weird schedule, and then when I'm not working, I'm busy doing other things. I don't have a really big social life at this point in time. My motorcycle stuff has kind of waned away a little bit, and it's wintertime anyways. So I don't have a lot of people to BS with. So when
you see the Will here, I can't get him on his Twitter for some reason. The video's not coming up. But MDG Gaming is playing this, I think.
I don't know. So I stood up for that.
As I said,
And I'm happy about that. And you ain't got to be MAGA to support your country. You ain't got to be MAGA to support the police. You ain't got to be MAGA to support tax strikes. You ain't got to be MAGA to
MDG Gaming on
support
YouTube.
ICE or the military or none of that. You ain't got to be MAGA to do that shit.
Yeah.
And
Will seems to be addicted to drama.
Yeah. Let's go get a couple things real quick.
Yes, let's go get a couple things. Let's go with Will.
See how many people get triggered, or how many people are like, "Yo, nice hat," in Freddy's.
Well, okay. No, just a second. The Fred Meyer was the bigger freak show than that's a bigger freak show than the ICE facility, honestly. I saw a bearded lady in there. I saw a chick with her armpit hairs that were like fucking braided and shit. There were some
Zebra the guy.
There's some freaks in there.
They apologized to save face on their movement. What is their movement?
Not really.
Zebra, let me ask you a question if you're still here.
Apologize to save face on the movement.
And give me an honest answer.
Some people, like I said,
Right?
some people are
If
just
you, I don't know
not
where you're from
going
or how long
to.
you've been watching Tommy, but can you explain what his
Oh, yeah,
movement
Spin,
is?
yeah.
Like, what is his movement? I just want to know what his movement is. Because honestly, I don't know what
It was
is, and I don't think it's
worse
about making America
in Fred
great.
Meyer. It was just weird. Ugh.
Because he's not going down there to
Yeah,
change
Rabbi, it
lives
was-
or
yeah.
sway opinions. He's going down there to create hate, toxicity. So is that his movement, hate, toxicity? Because he's not doing anything positive.
And neither is this.
I don't know who Dargoza is, bro. You a fucking weirdo.
Neither is this. Though.
Like, that comment is stupid, so is your fucking name.
Okay, I just thought so Will was doing or whatever, acting like a little Will, if you know who that guy is. Yeah. Yes, his kind of redemption arc is over.
people feel better and feel like they were doing something.
It's their fourth redemption arc, I should say.
You sat here and trolled a chat with 40 people in it. Person with the most files. See, you're hung up on the Epstein files. You realize it's a game. Do you realize? Boring, same shit, get Trump, it's Trump, yet nothing, all talk, nothing happens.
Ignore the trolls. After a little while, that's what I usually do, is like I give them a little bit of attention just to make them feel like they're important. And then I stop giving them attention. Let the chat decide what to do with them. You know, usually what I would do with trolls. Any trolls in the chat by chance? If you guys want to troll or whatever, I don't mind trolling or asking silly questions. Just keep it to US, you know. But there's not a whole lot going on right now. Looks like Angry Oregonian might still be going. Just you being a troublemaker. And Grumple's always a troublemaker. But anyway, there's another channel or whatever. If you guys want to, Grumple needs some help here. Not just mental help, but but prepper help and mental help and organization help. What other kind of help do you need, Grumple? We'll see if we can get you some. But if you need prepper information or pew information, Grumple's a good guy to go to. You guys are there's probably a few prepper types and pew types in the channel out there, aren't there? Where's your channel, Grumple? There you are. Give him a little bit of love there. Copy. How many? 354 subscribers. I don't know if you guys think you guys could give Grumple 6 subscribers over here by chance. At least, where is he at there? Grumple needs a little bit of love over here. Unless you're all robots in this chat. If you're all robots, I guess I'm not going to go with Angry Oregonian. He's probably done with his stream right there, I guess. That means I'm getting ready to raid out there. So let's end that one. Let's put me back over here. Or the bottom corner here. At the bottom like this. There we go. Right there. You're Oregonian. Nix that right there. Where's that? Is it? Not that one. This one. There we go. Why is it there? There in a second now. Hide that. Go up here. Make this full size. More or less, anyway. That's what Will's talking about.
$38.
$38 for that hat.
My opinion, man, it's good quality, man.
That is his ear handset. He's got cauliflower ear.
He actually thought it was cool. He's the guy in the mall. I don't know if he's
yeah, redacted. Yep.
He is. How you say that? But I can tell you.
Brennan, feel free to follow Grumple here. Did I already link it? Did I already link it?
Really cool,
Oop, my bad. Did I link it or not?
I don't know, Gunny.
You want fuck MAGA? Yes. Like, oh.
This Will guy or whatever. If you're from a different community than is in that Portland community, this is the guy that used to be a big supporter of Tommy Boy out there. The guy that kind of got into little self-defense situations over at ICE facility. He was his right-hand man for a little while, and then he turned on him, and 3 or 4 times he said he's going to behave, and then he stops behaving, and he behaves again. He stops behaving. For about 2 weeks or so, he was behaving, but recently he's starting to act again like his old self. He likely has some sort of therapy need, for lack of a better word. I'm not sure if he's seen a therapist or not. But anyway, this is the kind of behavior you get. This is the guy in the bottom right of MDG Gaming's stream here. I don't think MDG Gaming minds if I restream him. I usually raid it over to him anyway when there's nobody else around. Follow Grumple there. He needs, like I said, let's give the Grumple there some help, okay, guys? Oops, I covered my face. Why did I cover my face? Okay, I move this down here.
Yeah, Gunny.
William's mad, so they might call the FBI on me. Whenever William gets mad or looks mad, they got to call the FBI on me.
Oh, no, it's when you start saying
There, now you can see me.
shit.
Follow Grumple. Follow Grumple. You guys like talking 2A stuff, or let's see what's on his page right here. He's doing some organization stuff.
Oh my god.
He doesn't talk a whole lot of politics. Sometimes he does. Right-wing politics when he does. Semi-libertarian Republican, I think. Give him a little bit of support over there with the Grumpleness there. See if we can get him to 350.
Yeah, yo, crazy mama. That's what I've said too. That's what I've said too.
But you guys are all robots in the chat, so you guys aren't going to be able to click the subscribe. But if you want to,
got the receipts on that comment.
No need to follow Will. Don't follow Will. Follow Grumple. And also the other guy that was on there, the Angry Oregonian, if you're going to follow another person. But make sure you subscribe to me while you're at it, though. But in a little while here, we'll send you guys over to MDG Gaming, and you guys are going to suggest that he get a haircut, that Mr. Will said that he needs to shave his beard.
It's been doing that for a while. It basically did that last month. Last month it like throttled me really hard, and we're actually starting to pick back up again on a stream. So it's really weird.
Can I get a big container for whatever that is back there? Yes, please.
Low power
Yeah, Marissa, he's already said he was on meds before.
Okay. Grumple, we speak English in here. Okay. English, not techish or something like that. You'll have to explain using English and, smaller words or something like that. Just tell us what you just said there. If somebody understands what he said there or something like that, maybe it's cool, but you gotta say it in normal words, okay? Normal English, not techish. English. Okay. Try it again.
All the bullshit.
Okay, I did. Went over 3 hours.
Yeah, text,
Wow.
yeah.
MAGA's a joke. It's a smoke screen for bullshit.
You don't have to agree with everything in MAGA, but you don't have to become a contrarian to everything on both sides like
It needs
this.
to be America
Oh,
first.
exactly.
America above MAGA. You see what I'm saying?
Like,
It needs to be America first.
that's the whole point of MAGA, is America
So if I was
first.
going to be anything, it would be America first. Fuck MAGA.
He doesn't understand. That's the whole point of MAGA is
Okay, put a 1 if you understand what Grumple's talking about here. Put a 2 if you still need a better explanation. Okay. And put a 3 if you already subscribed to Grumple. Okay. That makes sense. You probably could put 2 of those numbers if you want to, but 1 if you have trouble understanding, 2 if you do understand. My face is a 2. My face is not a 2. It's a 10. My face is a 10. Why are 35 people still watching me here? I should have ended the stream here already. Are you guys watching me? Or are you guys taking you're taking your Saturday nap and you left it on? That makes sense. That makes sense. You just kind of left it on, and I was your favorite thing to watch, and you just kind of kept me on the side, and we're nice enough to leave it on while you're just chilling there. I appreciate it. Can't remember what 4 was, Michael, but sounds like a good number too. My favorite single digit number, by the way, is 4.
like, there's you
Both
don't
sides
have
need
to.
work, and I think both sides need to come together. But what do I know?
That's true, but going about it this way doesn't bring people together. It does the opposite. It just makes both sides not like you in the end.
He talks caddish also, as you notice there. Not just techish, he talks caddish. You're not going to see my sausage. You can see my bacon, but you're never going to see my sausage.
Yeah.
Not much going on out there right now. Okay. You guys ready to get rated there? Let me see if anybody's subscribed to Grumple here. Got to at least get 1 subscription here.
And if you take away just
Just give
I
me
know,
one,
Gunny, she's
one
not,
subscription
but
for Grumple. Come on.
you
guys.
can still.
Still at 354. Get him to 355. That's like a solid number there. 1
disagree
subscription.
with certain things and be ultimately MAGA.
Pretty please.
You know, people say, people ask me.
Yeah,
or
Lou.
have asked me, they're like, William,
He's on a
what's
journey.
the deal?
You know, it's like I said,
If
this
you're
is
basing
a
MAGA
journey
off of
for him.
Patriot Corps,
All right. If you guys subscribe, Grumple promises that he'll do a dance for you on his next stream, okay? Get him a subscription and Grumple will dance for you on his next live stream. Ready? You guys need that link again? It should put it in the chat again here for you. There you go. Actually, you could probably put it in the chat as well. He's a mod, but anyway, there's the link. He promises he'll do a dance if you're the 355th subscriber. Okay. Whoever the 55th subscriber is, it goes to his stream. Grumple will do a dance for him, maybe a 30-second dance. Check it out again. I'm going to refresh here again. 354 right now. Let's see what happens if I hit refresh. It's not updating or something, but I think you guys are all robots out there. Okay. So I tried. And I'm getting tired and things like that.
That was when he was having his really bad, like the peak crash out time. So
PA. Again, I just kind of gave an example of some other. I mean, and that's just that example. Then you got all the other motherfuckers across the country that go into spaces like Manny being Manny and all these idiots.
Manny, you talk about Manny now?
They're all mad. Listen, bro. There's no love from MAGA to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So why would I love a movement?
He's
all right, guys. Copy and paste the thing I just put in the chat there. That thing there. Copy and paste that. It's in the chat. When I raid you over to MDG Gaming here in a second, put that in the chat, pretty please. Okay. If you're out there, if there's any humans in the chat that are able to copy and paste, digitally speaking, please do that. Okay. Copy and paste that statement right there, and then put that in the chat after I raid you over to that stream. Okay. Let me do one more thing and copy the actual stream. Hopefully you guys get rated over anyway, but this is the stream we're watching here. Pasting that stream in the chat in case by chance it doesn't work where I raid you over at the end of the stream. It should kick you over there, or you click go now at the top of the chat when it says go now after I end the stream. Okay, guys? I appreciate you guys watching and hanging and supporting tax strikes and things like that. I appreciate it. I'm getting sleepy. Go Seahawks tonight. Beat the 49ers. So I should be on after that game, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't go into overtime. Hopefully the Seahawks win. Follow Grumple if you haven't had a chance there too. Grumple's still saying he's not that much of a troublemaker. Just a little bit of a troublemaker. And sometimes you can watch him sleep on stream also. If you want to see somebody sleep on stream, follow Grumple Stillskin. But you'll see the link up above there. Anyway, the other thing, remember, you got the copied. Make sure you copy that thing and be ready to paste it in his chat here, okay? I'm not sure if anybody else has pasted it in the chat. I'm kind of looking for it over there. I don't think anybody has, but we're going to, once I get over there, we'll do this, okay? No. See, Niners maybe, but not the 49ers, okay? Niners, you guys don't even know what your team's name is, okay? It's technically called the 49ers, okay? Okay, yeah, that's exactly, yeah. Raid message, yeah, that's what you do there. Who is it that used to do that a lot or whatever on Twitch? Or there was some guy on Twitch that always kind of had what was that, Ranger, I think it was? Anyway, we'll send you over there right about in the next 5 seconds. Be ready to copy and paste that message over there. Ready? Get set. Nope. Seahawks will win. Ready? Get set. Go.